So congrats, you just killed 71 children.
Yay!
The year is 1968. The era of love, of war, of everyone's favorite activity, protesting and drugs. But, unlike our dear world, at least so we assume, there is one more part of this era. Aliens. It has been over 20 years now since aliens first made contact and blew up American resources. And as the Vietnam War is busy being fought over said aliens to keep it covered to the general populace, you fellows are part of the elite team, the OIO, Order of the Illuminated Ones, a U.S. military black ops organization designed to hunt down, kill aliens, and grab tech from those dirty, dirty Russians. It has been 6 months since all of you have had what's called the Awakening, a series of events where you are considered part of the Order officially, but you first have to undergo training. Some of you were chosen because you saw aliens. Others were chosen because you just know how to shoot. After these 6 months of training, where you were kept intentionally in the dark in case they decide to take you out back and shoot you, you are now allowed to go to the fabled ranch, the headquarters of the OIO, and their base of operations. You have been currently stuffed inside the back of a moving van with the words Uncle Sam's Moving Van on the side, where you have been forced to travel for the past 10 hours in the back of an unheated, unair-conditioned metal van next to some old woman's luggage. This is about the best time that you have until you get set down to perhaps have a talk before you get judged.
So perhaps we should introduce our characters. I'm Chad Kinsler. I am playing Malcolm Rich, aka Trips.
Oh wait, we had to make our agent name.
Well, alright, just go that way. I'll make one up real quick.
I am Sean Webb, and I am playing as Jack Black, otherwise known as Agent Tyrone.
I am Zach Smith. I will be playing the lovable character of Walker Legman, aka Legs. Our friend will.
Alright,
there we go.
Alright. I am Daniel Bayshore. I am playing. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. I am playing Katya Yoshika, codename Nest. Came up with that in 3 seconds. I am X-double agent.
And I'm Andrew Webb, their game master. And today we will be playing the first episode of the OIO, the 1960s Alien Romp. Today's episode is titled Weird Things in California. So, as you're getting bumped along in the movie van, a bald, eyebrowless man staring at you in a black suit hasn't said or moved anything in the past 10 hours. In fact, you start to think that he doesn't even breathe. Or he might just be dead. Either way, you assume that this would be the best time to talk without any form of government surveillance.
And we prior know each other, right? Or are we new to each other?
You've trained with each other for 6 months.
So it just occurred to me that we've been working together for 6 months, yet I know none of you.
He's top secret.
This whole thing is top secret. I think that we should know who we're going to be partnering with.
Confidential.
Well, I am an ex-veteran of the Vietnam War.
Nah.
I was in a Vietnam War once.
Why isn't Daniel's codename Red Tape at this point?
Your nickname should just be Red.
Red Tape.
Because you're a Russian surrounded by Americans.
Yeah, that's probably better than Nest. Alright. Do a little can.
What the hell is
cannon
Nest?
change.
Because you have so many birds in you.
You just have
Well,
really unkempt hair.
It's like down to my ankles. No, Nest was like Russian
Homemade
nesting
ghillie
dolls,
suit.
but I couldn't like fit Marty Schultzka in like anything resembling a code name, so yeah, we'll just go for that.
I'm just calling him Marty.
Marty. I was thinking
Marty! Marty, we gotta get to these aliens, Marty!
I'm actually wearing a Rick and Morty shirt underneath this.
Hey, good show. But
This
Nerd.
podcast is brought to you by Rick and Morty.
pay us, please. Now then, if we're done talking to each other in a semi-competent way. Agent Tyrone just seems to be putting more shoe polish onto his face.
I look at him disgustingly.
You smell like rich feet.
Don't you talk to me, boy.
You start to feel a lot of vibrations as the truck turns onto a gravel road, so much so that an old lamp with a porcelain cat on it falls right on the head of Legs. You hear a slight chuckle from the agent that's been sitting there motionless for the past 10 hours.
Can I roll to see if the physical trauma gives me a flashback?
Sure.
All right, hand me the dice.
Or fixes you.
Yeah, does it make me normal?
Five or... You know what? If you somehow roll an 8 on a 6-sided die, you get fixed. If you roll a 1, you get a Vietnam flashback.
I rolled a 3. We're fine.
Alright. He just kind of cries as the radio in his teeth starts whining again. You hear the brakes being slammed on the wheels, and as some more juddering happens and a box called "Do Not Drop" falls onto the ground, you see the agent stand up, take out his wallet, take out a small sticker with the words "Hi, my name is," and writes down Agent Smithers on it and sticks it onto his bald head.
Do you not speak?
Oh, nice to meet you.
Of course I speak. I want to make you feel relaxed when we come in. You know, this is a very stressful situation. I was trying to be unique, but obviously I'm here with a bunch of killjoys. God, I hate government work. You see Agent Smithers knock on the metal door, followed by someone else knocking on the door. Okay, they're ready for you. Ready to see the freak show? The door opens up, and you see your average Wyoming cattle farm. You see some cowboys running around, breaking in some horses, some cows being driven down, an old man on the porch smoking a pipe, and a impeccably dressed woman standing in the middle of a dusty gravel road. Hi.
I limp my way towards her my leg is obviously not doing well.
So anyway, hi, my name is Secretary T, but you can call me T, or Secretary T. I prefer the second one. But, I would like to welcome you all to the ranch. As you can see, we got plenty of acres that you'll never be allowed to explore, nor will you be allowed to leave the compound once we get in. However, I always feel like it's a good idea for you to get an idea of what sort of people you'll be protecting. Like Davis over here. Well, howdy! Shut up, Davis. Anyway, I would like to welcome you all, whether you are true-blooded patriots or a dirty red traitor. I would like to welcome you all to the compound, and if you would follow me, we'll take you down to the bunker. You get led into an average ranch house, past an old woman cooking some chicken pot pies, some kids pretending to be cowboys and Indians shooting at each other, someone beating their hippie child out back for smoking weed, and as you get led into the barn, Secretary T takes a leap into a pile of hay and disappears. Come on in.
What?
This sure seems like a hoedown of a hootenanny. I skedaddle into the pile of hay.
Alright.
And disappear.
You see the crazy Vietnam vet jump into the hay and disappear.
I jump after
I'm
him.
still standing, bewildered.
You hear the sound of a gun cocking. You see Agent Smithers aiming at you. The girl said jump.
Well, that is my cue. I just go into the haystack.
I look into the haystack.
You see Secretary T pulling some straw out of her hair, and you feel a foot kick your butt down there. I said go down!
I fall in then.
Welcome to the compound. I see you got the really friendly guy, Smithers. He's such a funny guy, that one. Anyway, if you'll follow me, we'll just go through the facility. As of right now, we're in the entry hall / decontamination. Girls go through that hallway, guys through that hallway, take off your clothes, go through the anti-radiation shower, and then I'll meet you on the other side.
Ready to go through?
I haven't been naked in 6 years.
I try to go down the
I've
girls'
never
hallway.
taken off my clothes.
I was born in this suit. I'll die in it.
As you guys go down the hallway, respectively, you see a bunch of, for the guys, you see a bunch of bald male agents staring at you with assault rifles as you go through the decontamination showers. while with you, you see Secretary T holding a shotgun, standing there waiting for you to go through the shower.
Alright, I get it.
As you go through, the secretary comes in, giving the shotgun over to Agent Johnson. Alright, now that we're done here, I would like to welcome you all officially to the Atrium. This is where everyone can meet up, party a bit, maybe have a little hoedown, spend some of your relaxation credits. By the way, you all start out with 10. One credit per beer, 2 credits per game of Monopoly, and 5 credits if you want to see the latest Ronald Reagan film. With that, it's also over here we have the cafeteria staffed by our lovely staff of German lunch ladies. Don't mind that, that's just tonight's dinner. Over here we got ourselves the research lab. Dr. Morton, you see a deeply unhappy old man walk up wearing a lab coat, a dirty sweater, some sweatpants, and he's smoking heavily while holding a coffee cup full of bourbon with the words, "Don't ask me about lasers" on the front. What?
What's a lasers?
It's the thing that's been keeping me awake for the past 2 years, okay? You want to know how frustrating it is to try to understand a language that has over 600 characters for the word blue? It took me 2 months to figure out how they say blue in Alien. You want to know how they say blue? Do you want to know how they say kill me? Because I learned that the next one. It's this. Surprisingly, it's not very different from the human version. I'll tell you that.
Are you gonna drink that?
You can have this one. I have like 80 cups of this in the lab. He's our head researcher. He helps out figuring out like spacecraft. He interrogates the aliens by mainly just sticking whatever appendages they have into car batteries. Please don't gargle the bourbon. Oh yeah, also he works on the lasers. If you hear any screams followed by the smell of burning flesh, that's just one of the prototype lasers catching fire again and burning an intern.
Does that include the explosions?
Lots of explosions.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
We're gonna figure out how to make those
How do you say,
explosives.
yippee-ki-yay?
Yippee-ki-yay!
Ah, yippee-ki-yay. Okay. Okay.
Man, I really wish I could be watching a Reagan film right now. Anyway, but I only have 2 credits. 2 credits. Anyway, if you'll follow me, we'll meet you up with Terry. You walk into a room filled with a bunch of transmitters, radios, TVs. You start crying because the feedback's messing with your teeth again. You hear Dr. Morton chuckle. Ah man, that was the best investment I ever gave. And you see a very obese, neck-beardy fellow sitting at a computer chair in front of a very old mainframe that just has the words thermonuclear warfare simulation on it. Here's Terry, our residential tech expert. Hi. Terry's an alien, wouldn't you believe it? Yes. He was sent to assassinate the Soviet premier. But turns out, his species of alien's deathly allergic to flour. He was transported into a Russian bakery. That's why he's kind of swollen up. Those are hives. Those are alien hives. We don't have like some adrenaline to fix that for him. Alien adrenaline's different. So
We don't have a cure.
yeah, so that's why he looks like a permanently fat man with a bad beard.
He reminds me of Mammy.
Who's Mammy?
We know. We've talked to her.
I miss my Mammy.
She misses you too.
Are you my Mammy?
Terry, do you want to be his mammy? Sure, whatever.
Can I roll to try and breastfeed off of Terry?
Sure, go for it.
Would that be athletics?
Yes.
I'm putting a point into it.
Okay, why not?
Oh my god.
3.
You latch on, and then you learn that this species of alien lactates hydrochloric acid. Teeth are melting.
Mammy, why?
Dr. Morton comes in and just simply says, "You've been scheduled for a 3 o'clock dental appointment." And just walks out. Anyway,
Am I carried out of the room while the tour continues?
No, you're. Dr. Morton has a slightly singed intern bring in a wheelchair for you, and you get wheeled out with them.
Oh.
You get led off into it. You pass some fine pictures of field agents who have done outstanding work. Things like you see Agent Smithers up there, Agent Johnson, who turns out to actually be the head of the division here, and you also happen to see Elvis Presley. Oh yeah, he's one of the best alien double agents we've ever had. He ain't nothing but a hound dog, however he is a hell beast from Neptune. So, you got a problem there, boy?
No, not at all. This is all perfectly normal.
Honey, I didn't ask if this was normal. I asked
It's
if you were
not.
fine.
It's
Good.
not at all.
Good. I'm glad to see that we're all getting used to each other. If you'll follow me into here, welcome to the debriefing room. You walk into a very boring look. It's basically a carbon copy of every single 1960s meeting room in America, except this one has a picture of a dead alien with the words "The Order of the Illuminated" one on the table, and there's some coffee and a locked liquor cabinet with the words "Property of Dr. Morton" etched over the front. And here is our head. You may have seen him earlier when I gave him back his shotgun. Mr. Johnson. Hey everyone, how you doing?
So you are the one running this whole program?
I'm not running it. Mr. D Doodade?
What will be expected of us?
Yippee-ki-yo.
Exactly, Agent Red. How are you, by the way? How's the States treating you?
Ah, good. I've only been attempted lynch mob several times.
Good. Well,
Much
don't
less
worry.
than Russia.
Don't worry. And now you don't ever have to worry about ever meeting contact with citizens outside missions again because you are now forcibly stuck here.
Oh, okay.
So they
Oh, also
repaired
we
my teeth.
installed a borscht. 3 o'clock appointment. Anyway, your first mission. Hush it, legs, or else I'll have the sedatives up again.
In character, those are my teeth I'm gargling.
Is Agent Hick Bailey going to be alright?
Oh yeah.
Agent Hick Billy.
You know what? Someone bring in some base to neutralize that acid. You see an intern walk in with a bunch of what is yeah, I think baking soda's basic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm just
Uh,
eating
dump-
baking soda by the
No, like
spoonful.
forcibly open up your mouth and dump in half a container of baking soda. Arm & Hammer, brought to you by Arm & Hammer. and then forcibly punches it down your throat, gives you a pat on the back as you cough up more teeth and blood, and then he walks out. Do you feel better now, legs, or do you need to complain more? This is the OIO, not the whiny O. And I didn't ask for a laugh there, pal. This ain't a joke. This is serious.
That is serious work.
There, see?
Very,
she
very
understands.
serious.
What a wink.
Yeah,
What
by
a
this
weak
point,
honk.
Serious
yeah.
business.
At this point, you've noticed that every single head of the division outside of the secretary seem to reek of some form of liquor. So, obviously, they enjoy their recreation points. I have 50. Anyway, have any of you ever heard of Gunnersville, California?
No, I'm not. I can't say I'm familiar with it.
Well, that's good, because I didn't really care about it either until last week when I got a file across my desk that in the past 6 months in Gunnersville, a small little former gold mining facility, you know, one of those places out there when the gold rush happened, numerous children have been abducted and their parents found dead. In the past 6 months, about 64 children have been abducted, hitting 64 houses. From what we can tell, the houses affected all have a single parent in them, mainly single parents because the husband died in a mining accident, although there was the occasional thing of breast cancer, or in one case, she was the secretary of a bank and got shot up. Anyway, you are here because we have reason to believe it's of alien origin, because roughly a few months ago, shortly after the Tet Offensive that we convinced the dear old Viet Cong to take care of us for, we were able to finally track down a transmission regarding this. It took us a while, let me tell you, because Whoever's broadcasting it encrypts it very well and doesn't send it out until the very second that it needs to. If my assistant will please gather recorded television transmission at number 2345-AJ, we shall hand it around, or if you want, I could read it out to you. Either way.
Why don't you?
Some newsreel tape. We stole this tape from a World War II history museum to record this, because we figured Nazis are less important than aliens. Anyway, if you would please, you hear a small as it winds up, and you see a projection screen roll down. All right, everyone, got your popcorn now. Over. Recorded television transmission number 2345-AJ. Location received. OIO listening outpost ode. OLJ2. Determined broadcast target Gunnersville, California. Length of transmission 23 minutes 45 seconds long. Time of broadcast 6:10 p.m. To 6:33 p.m. January 22nd, 1968. Notes for viewers. Broadcast has been intercepted trying to replace the scheduled programming A Bit of Spice in 32 households located in Gunnersville, all who were tuned into Channel 7, the Gunnersville Public Broadcasting Channel. The contents of the transmission suggest that this is not the first transmission sent, and links this transmission to the disappearance of 7 children and their parents. Broadcast source has not been determined, however the manner of transmission limits possible locations to a 50-mile radius outside of Gunnersville. You hear a slight click as video starts to come up, and the voice of Smithers comes back up. Transcript: 6:09 p.m. The regular broadcast, A Bit of Spice, begins suffering static and transmission problems. Audio becomes distorted. You see an old woman on the screen, giggling, holding up a recipe that simply states spaghetti pie, and she seems to be a bit senile, but a fairly good cook from all things. And then static starts to cut in. 6:10 p.m. A Bit of Spice is abruptly cut off in the middle of the host, Mama Spice, telling everyone her secret ingredient for spaghetti pie. The following 3 minutes are static with Morse code being transmitted. The Morse code has been determined and to be the coordinates of the 32 households that had received this message. Legs especially seems interested in Mama Spice telling everyone her secret recipe. And for my final one.
What is it? My spaghetti pie!
It is probably how you say red sauce.
But what's the red sauce made out of? You would know, you red-blooded commie.
Dirty commies.
Tomatoes are... why do I not believe you? Beep, beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
probably
beep,
because
beep.
of the nationalistic attitudes. You know, the...
6:13 p.m.
That thing.
The static lessens to reveal a title card reading Party Bobo's Funhouse. The title card has a cartoon gorilla on it wearing a bowler hat. The card, from all records, seems to be suffering from wear and tear, mostly water damage, and what appears to be slight speckles of blood on the lower corner. This card stays up for a minute while a small tune on a calliope is played in the background. Note, during the duration of this entire video, from this point till the end of transmission, the calliope is continues to be played, but is partially covered up by a rhythmic mechanical sound. 6:14 p.m. The music slightly dies out to allow an off-screen announcer to say, "Welcome to Party Bobo's Fun House. We always love to have small human people with us. Now is Bobo time!" Following this announcement, a humanoid in a gorilla suit with a bowler hat tears down the title card and sticks its face into frame. The suit is remarkably worn down and poorly made with bald patches showing on the suit. Heavy breathing is also heard during this time.
Oh, it is one of your American shows. The Clowns one. The Clown Show? The American, the Clown? Right?
Do you know anything about America?
They just know you zoo like clowns. We cannot afford clowns in Russia. They
get
are,
shot.
how you say, not up to standard with the
I'm watching the show.
entertainment in Russia.
The camera pans back to reveal a poorly decorated studio done in a circus theme. Decoration attempts are consistent with previous Alien attempts to emulate human design, such as pictures of clowns with 3 eyes and a lion with four legs, which is fairly normal, but also 8 arms, which isn't as normal. The announcer comes back and announces, "Juggle time!" The humanoid in question drags over a box and stands on it, bowing with its bowler hat, pulling from the box 3 juggling balls, 1 fragmentation grenade, a human femur, and a screwdriver. The being juggles for 5 minutes in complete silence with various pictures of bodies of water flashing on the screen. Oh, I like that body of water. That's the Black Sea. And over there, we got ourselves the Bay, the Boston Bay. And, ooh, over there, we got ourselves the Indian Ocean. I've never been to any of those.
I've seen that on maps.
I like Lake Tahoe.
Is the Indian
I'm
Ocean?
glad to see Agent Hickbilly is capable of enunciating proper speech even with the lack of teeth.
Woo!
There we go.
I like Lake Tahoe.
6:20 p.m. The announcer yells out, "Friend time!" And a muffled yell is heard off stage as unseen figures pull out a bound woman onto the set. The woman matches description of a previous missing person, Laura Peels. The humanoid, Bobo, shuffles over and throws her into the items it is currently juggling. This continues for 5 minutes with audio having been replaced with a military radio transmission from June 6, 1944. Ah, man. Isn't this a great show, fellas?
That reminds me of
When's Bobo gonna make that spaghetti pie?
What is all of this supposed to mean?
If we knew that, we wouldn't be sending you out there, would we?
Can I roll for occult studies to see if there's anything?
You
Like
mean
any
alien
hidden clues?
studies.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Phil, from cursory watching, I can see that the lion mane should not be made out of 8 arms.
No, it should not.
Yes, that's
Regular old doctor, this one.
In America, they only have 4.
I will also roll to see if something is amiss.
No.
that.
To
How
see,
would
if
I be-
to see if something's
Do
wrong.
we
with this
not
broadcast.
notice that
That
there's
was
something?
from the lion sanctuary on Long Island, correct?
6. Wait a minute. This gorilla isn't gonna finish that spaghetti pie.
You happen to notice that what'd you roll?
5.
Okay. You both happen to notice that the gorilla suit is moving far too fluidly for a actual costume to be. It seems to actually be the flesh and skin of a creature. However, for whatever reason, this flesh and skin seems to have a zipper on the back and patches in its fur.
Did he notice that, or did I notice?
Both of you noticed. Although he was probably just
Although we
crying
did
'cause he
not
has no
notice.
teeth.
Yeah.
You're too busy watching the silently screaming woman crying as she's being juggled amongst a fragmentation grenade and a human bone as the transmission from D-Day is playing over the background. So,
Where did this transmission come from?
this was an American transmission. Are you talking about the transmission currently being played over or the actual transmission itself?
Both.
The D-Day transmission came from the American side as they were invading Normandy.
Yeah. Yes, that. But
And the show was, we don't know where it came from. It's within a 50-mile radius of the town, and it was aimed toward 32 houses, all containing single-parent homes and children.
well, this is like a circus, right?
Yes,
Perhaps was the circus going through town?
There was not. We checked. The last time a circus was in town was about 10 years ago when a clown was caught smoking and accidentally dropped it into a bundle of hay and burned down the big top.
Are any of them suspected?
We've checked it out. The clown died of alcoholism, and the rest of them are either out of a job or currently part of local circuses about 100 miles away.
Okay.
So, what did you say earlier? Most of the single-parent homes had one of the spouses die of, well, how do you say, coal mining accident?
Yep, coal and gold. They all die either crushed or a black lung.
So, maybe it is the, could be the mine?
Maybe. Mine was shut down 10 years ago.
What is the usual income for the town now? The resource, or how do they
Main
survive?
export from the town these days is basically little knickknacks. The town's dying out. We know that much. Not much sustainable income, but the people that still live there mainly make their living making little like knickknacks, like Navajo blankets or hemp rope.
Oh yeah.
There is a thriving LSD trade there. We figured that out. Agent Smithers tried it out.
Are the people who get kidnapped the same age?
They are not the same age. They are all underneath 18. Parents are usually found dead in a ditch. All wet, we've noticed. Outside that, though, there is no consistent aging so long as they're under 18. Now then, if we'll continue with the transmission. At 6:25 p.m., the Bobo character fumbles and drops Laura on her head, visibly breaking her neck. The announcer promptly yells, "Time to clean up!" At which point, numerous human children, matching descriptions of missing children reports, run out with brooms and bins. Each child has a small metal object lodged into their cranium and seem to have blindfolds on. This cleanup time lasts for 5 minutes while a song is in the background. The song it mainly consists of banjo music and harps clanging in the background, while the announcers just scream, "Clean up! Clean up! Everybody must clean up the eyes!" Just a random arrangement of sounds and noises, and typical of someone who doesn't quite understand the language they're speaking. Next, at 6:30 p.m., the children run off set, and Bobo stands in the middle, waving towards the camera. At this point, Bobo emits a high-pitched squeal, and the screen turns to static. Last 3 minutes of transmission are of a single still photo of a tree submerged in water. And that was all we were able to capture. The transmission ended shortly after those 3 minutes, and it came back to Mama Spice pulling out her spaghetti pie.
Ooh.
Upon perusal, next day, all 32 houses were broken into in some fashion. When we send you out there, we will be letting you go through the houses. Outside that, all the residents were missing. Currently, we are putting out a cover story that they were all offered jobs in a city 25 miles down the road.
What's the population of this city? Or not that city, but the city the town that we're going to.
1,100 in Gunnersville.
So they miss a pretty good amount of their population. I mean, not a huge amount, but
Are the parents that are wet, are they drowned?
They were not drowned. Most of them seem to have suffered contusions, concussions, broken bones. They're all submerged, though, in water after death.
But they're found outside of water.
Yes, they were all found in ditches or, in one case, the bell tower of the local church.
is there a lake or an ocean near this town?
There are no known water features in the surrounding 50 miles that we currently have on our maps. The locals might know more about that. You know how it is. Local watering hole. Get there. Get high. Try to score some. Then Maggie leaves you halfway through, and you start crying in the back seat. Maggie.
Perhaps in the coal mine?
We have considered that. That's why we're sending you out there. You're just out there to investigate, see what you can find. If you can locate where the transmission is, we have a plan that we're willing to divulge with you at that point regarding how we'll take them down. However, our studies have shown that it is definite alien and not Russian interference.
Nah, Russian is not that, how you say, entertaining.
No, it is not. Trust me, I've seen Russian transmission.
Mostly video taken on street of rich man kicking beggar.
Yep.
It is entertainment.
Oh, and then, there's the occasional transmission of All Hail to Stalin. That's a great one. I watch it occasionally. I love the scene where the people cry because they're starving. Anyway, any questions before we suit you up / get you new dental care?
I just
Well
have
said.
one more. Were all these houses sequentially broken into, or did they all happen at the same time?
We cannot determine that. We just know that the kidnapping occurred during the transmission. We have heard tell of someone who has survived one of these abductions. We are currently hunting her down. She seems to have run away. The agents are busy finding her. The Men in Black will transport her to you once they find her, but until then, you'll just have to walk around the little old town. Get to know the locals. As for our cover, you are all plumbers.
It's like the toilet plumbers?
Yep. You are gonna have to pretend that you know how to fix a toilet, Red.
Oh.
Tommy probably doesn't even know what a toilet is.
I heard they don't have toilets over in
Toilets
Russia.
were at least in 50% of apartments.
See? They do have
What's an apartment?
It is like house on hills.
House on Hills?
Yeah.
You ever watch that movie, House on the Hill?
It's like I said, only entertainment in Russia is how you say hobo fights?
Yes.
Hobo fights.
Hobo fights and starvation. That's my favorite channel.
Can I roll to be triggered by the term hobo fights?
Sure. I'll see if you get a Vietnam flashbacks.
3.
Nope.
Alright.
Anyway, if no more questions, I do say it's 3 o'clock. Ready for your examination? You get wheeled. Legs gets wheeled into a room. If you guys want, you can go over to the observation deck and watch this.
Oh,
I'm
want
gone.
to see this.
You see Dr. Morton.
One second. I asked Mrs. T if she wants to see the Ronald Reagan movie with me. I'll spend my points on her behalf.
Well, aren't you a gentleman? Sure, I'll always let a person doomed to die take me out for a date first. Sure.
I'll be his wingman.
No, you're not.
Sit back down, Legs. As you go watch the latest wacky cowboy western comedy with Ronald Reagan and his monkey sidekick, the rest of you pile in to watch Legs' operation. You see Dr. Morton walk in, pick up a vial of morphine, inject it into himself, and then he takes out a bunch of stools and a set of teeth.
This is gonna be like last time where I just keep getting shot, is it?
I hope so.
Shots various places. It's like acupuncture.
And then
with
someone
bullets.
throws a grenade into the portal inside of my uterus. Oh, what did happen to Daniel?
Oh, what can I say? Just magical things happen into my character's reproductive organs.
And it's better than how they fixed Hank's gunshot wound.
How did they fix my gunshot?
I think it was by shooting
They
more
sh-
bullets
yeah,
into
they
it.
shot-
They
they
shot
shot
it
your
to get the
kneecap.
bullet out of the other side, I think.
Yep, they
But
shot it.
then that got stuck, so I had to shoot it again.
Now that was the game we should have recorded.
That was a quality game. Let me tell you what. What sort of music should we?
Sponsored
Night Surgeon.
Sponsored by Sig Sauer.
Come on, MC, man.
And 5 gum.
Oh. Oh.
You're triggering about 30 people right now.
Oh, that's
see, I wasn't gonna
Did you
mention
say-
it.
Did you say 30 people? I don't think that many people are gonna watch this.
Hey man, I'm shooting high. All right, I wasn't gonna say.
Oh
this
god,
before,
this delicious quality
but-
Starburst.
but Sean,
5 gum.
I don't
Actually,
know how sensitive this microphone is, but you're like eating right next to it, and your mouth isn't closed all the time. So like, how much of this has been drowned out by just
Like you almost never talk. It's just
cow chewing on a cud?
Taste the flavor.
I mean, these
Oh god,
Starbursts are
there's
good,
5
man.
gum. this Tropic Thunder brand chewing tobacco.
Oh boy, Cox Internet.
And I'm Cox Internet, brought to you by them.
Who are you people? Yeah, let's see.
My butt has never been so comfortable in this Rick and Morty brand sitting chair.
And now to take out my Craftsman brand drill.
Hey man, stabilize that plumbus over there.
Alright, so how many teeth you missing, would you say?
6 teeth.
Great. Alright, so what we're gonna do is
Well, how many of them were the teeth with the radio transmitters in them?
oh no, those are made out of acid resistance.
Those are all your molars.
Yeah.
No, yeah, those are my molars.
So now we get to
The acid titty milk didn't reach my molars.
Now then, here we have some fine selections for the gentleman. Here's one that can detect microwaves, another that can detect x-rays, another that can detect television signals. This one, I think you'll really like. This one vibrates when you're getting shot at to warn you that you're getting shot at. This one releases timed bits of LSD if you press this button over here. And the final tooth that we'll be replacing today, this one is a miniature frag grenade. It's kind of like a cyanide pill, except you
You can't even pull it out. You just boom.
It doesn't work if it's outside your body. You have to ingest it.
what you do is you pull it out, pull off the roots from the top, and then you have about a 5-second fuse to throw a small tooth-sized object towards your target.
Or yourself.
Yeah, or yourself. Swallow it then. So you happy with this decision, Legs? Glad to hear it. Do you want some morphine? Well, I just used up the morphine. I could give you some meth.
Yeah!
Great. Man, isn't Project MK Ultra just great? After 2 hours of crying on Leg's part, and you crying at the emotional story of Ronald Reagan's character falling in love with his monkey sidekick.
He's such a good actor.
Yep.
Make this man president!
I hope this man continues acting until he dies.
That's right. Anyway, Mrs. T walks away from you and says, "Freak."
Because I'm crying at Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, at a Ronald Reagan monkey flick. You see Mr. Johnson coming. How you doing? Everyone rest up? Everything feeling good? Big old smile to the to your teammates there, Legs. You can blatantly tell which teeth were replaced because the rest of them are dirty, rotten, and yellow tobacco stains, holes in his mouth.
Yeah, the
Ah,
ones
you
are.
have a great smile now, Hick Billy.
Brush your teeth more.
You should brush your attitude more.
Glad to hear it. I'm glad to see everyone's getting along and that they love each other. Now then, we also got you some nice stuff. Here's the standard alien fighting weapon of the OIO.
A dildo.
I said fighting.
not pleasing.
Yep. We have here a 44 Magnum. One for you. One for you. One for you. And one for you. You. And one for you. Hold it upright and not sideways, you fool.
Oh.
Now then, after Red over here quits trying to kill herself,
I was just looking in barrel.
this
Is
isn't
that-
Russia. We actually have bullets for you.
Oh, right.
Now,
This is not airbended.
now then, we also have here your disguises. You see a very unhappy-looking bald agent roll up with a rack full of plumber's clothing and some plumber's tools, and you see a guy backing a plumber's van up to the exit door for vehicles. So,
I begin undressing immediately.
okay.
In front of everyone.
Well, you do.
I mean, It's kind of what he did on the daily whenever he had to relieve himself, living in the streets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to put my 44 in my plunger so that it'll be disguised.
What?
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for
I
it.
mean, there's a toolbox, but okay.
I put my magnum into the toolbox and tried to.
It's a 1.
You just start crying
just-
as you beat the gun into the plunger.
I try to
Nearly
find some
killing
place
yourself.
to conceal myself to get dressed.
All right.
In one second, I'll be
You
right
see,
back.
you happen to see Terry staring at you, Legs. Careful.
Legs notices nothing as he puts on his plumber's coveralls with no underwear.
I
Going commando.
completely stripped down in front of everybody.
In Russia, we have no concept of underwear, so we are always commando.
Good for you. I saw Russian children burn alive.
Out of character
Oh,
question.
was that showtime? On,
Yes.
7 p.m., yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, great show.
Yeah,
Great
it
show.
is.
Out
Makes
of
me
character
sad.
question. Do you only have blackface on your face, Agent Tyrone? Or have you put shoe polish all over your body?
So
Or you're just black where it
It's-
counts?
it's kind of I'm black where it counts, and I kind of like a farmer's tan type black thing going on. So it's only where my sleeve ends.
So
is
right
where-
at the elbow, it's,
Yeah.
like shoe polish list.
Yes.
Welcome to
You
Wrong
know, I
Song.
tried that once, but had to use acid, to sneak in.
Welcome
to
to Wrong
disguise.
Side of the Screen, where we're racially sensitive.
So
Okay.
that burned.
Are you trying to imply that your character disguised themselves as a skeleton? Like, okay,
Thank you,
Agent-
Mr. Skeletal.
Agent Red, you must take Soviet acid and burn off skin flesh and sneak into American cemetery. It's the only way. We will spook this President Kennedy.
I was double agent on the U.S. side though.
Well, see, that's how you tricked them. You didn't actually do it.
I double agent.
You
them.
just stole a skeleton and then threw it over the cemetery fence, just out of view. They're like, "Oh, look at Agent go, like a Soviet Sputnik, but skeleton."
just like toss her over the fence by its ankles.
The skeleton shatters on the fence. Such commitment. The Americans will never see it coming, and then
Like
you
a
were
janitor
immediately
starts sweeping
abducted by
it.
aliens.
Yep. Whoops! I did it again.
The aliens who you unknowingly rented the skeleton from.
Rented the
You
skeleton.
just saw
That's
some
why they
shady.
abducted
Ah, yes, you owe several hundred quatlus. Please pay in full, or the interest will start including your lipids and bones.
Your sweet, sensual lipids. A delicacy on planet Diazonon.
It's right next to the system.
Yes, the system.
Yeah, it's got the portal to the right?
Yep.
To the
It's right
valley.
next to Space Detroit.
Oh, yes, Space Detroit. Coming soon to this podcast, Space Detroit, the game.
You thought we couldn't get any more racist? Well, we're gonna prove you wrong.
They're not black, they're just space blacks. They face different adversity. Their lives #don't matter.
Hi, welcome to the first episode and last episode of the podcast.
Are you talking about my people?
If you're one of the lucky viewers who managed to view this in the 3 minutes before it gets banned, we applaud you.
Kill me, President Kennedy. Anyway, as you all get dressed with Jerry creepily staring at Legs. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry, not Jerry. Jerry's the janitor.
Larry?
Is Jerry staring at me?
Do we have a full set of plumber tools?
Yep.
Or is our toolbox full of, like, secret agent stuff?
Full set of plumber tools, and underneath the tools is a couple cyanide capsules, a book called "So You Got Infected by Alien AIDS," and another small booklet called "How to Kill Yourself If You Get Caught in 2 Easy Steps." The first step shows a picture of you taking out your gun and cocking it, and the second step shows you pulling the trigger next to your head. Oh, and there's also happens to be some complimentary mints.
I open up my toolbox. Wow, you guys get real pliers? Real ones, not the paper ones. Wow, America is great. It's amazing. It's yippee-ki-yo.
Are these mints? Are they like those Mentos in Agent Cody Banks?
I don't
Are
think they're
those-
mints. I don't think they're mints.
We don't talk about Agent Cody Banks here.
Brought to you by Agent Cody Banks.
Brought to you by
Bring
Disney.
back,
Get it?
Bring back Banks. After you guys were finished having this little brain aneurysm in character, you get loaded up in the van. You start to drive out with Agent Smithers driving. He slowly and quietly takes off the "Hi, my name is Agent Smithers" tag on his bald head.
Let's play I Spy.
I spy darkness.
I Spy a communist.
Is it
Well.
red?
It's a communist.
I think it is here you say a given. I spy Utah.
Mormons.
Utah.
Utah.
We're in California.
We're in Wyoming, fool.
Utah.
We're driving to California. Beep beep, road trip.
I thought we were going to Utah.
Okay.
Why would we go to Utah?
In
I may
character,
have been drunk on
we're all
potato
playing
liquor.
license plate poker. We're all gonna roll. Whoever's highest wins. Winner gets we're pooling in all of our breath mints. Winner gets all the breath mints.
Oh boy. Baby, give
Yes!
me
I got a
triple.
3.
I got
We-
5.
Everyone got a 3, but Chad. So
I
your
think
character.
he has a, how you say, weighted die. You cheat.
Cheat?
You
5.
save those mints for your next date at the Reagan movie.
You see Smithers crying as he rolled a 1.
I don't know how to play license plate poker.
You now have 25 lemon pie flavored mints.
But this
I
came in
didn't
the
even
book
have any
on how to
mints.
kill yourself.
No, that came next to the book. Inside the book of
Okay.
how to kill yourself was a bullet and some cyanide capsules.
Okay, I have a bunch
Can
of
I-
mints.
The only bad thing about these mints are that they have Ronald
AIDS.
Reagan's hottest new movie printed on them.
Okay,
The whole movie printed on the mints.
Hottest fire new
That's not a
movie.
bad thing.
Hey, for your information, microfilm's really good.
That's true.
I'm gonna
It was the GoPro of its time.
I'm gonna pop a
The
pin,
US
pop a mint in my
Canadians
mouth.
read microfilms
You're gonna
without
pop a
breaking
Molly?
out reading. I have really good eyes.
Get turned hunting
You-
aliens.
As you try to sit down and read with your dirty Soviet eyes the entire script to Ronald Reagan's movie, Me and a Monkey in Love. Halfway through,
Oh my gosh! Oh my worst!
halfway through it, you realize that you can't read it, and then it took you another 2 seconds to realize that the entire script's in Swahili.
You don't appreciate true American art.
Maybe I can read Swahili. Whom?
You can roll a language.
Maybe my dad was Swahili.
So you're
You don't know me.
Yes, we do.
You're pretty
It's-
urban,
it's
aren't
a
you,
background
Tyrone?
check.
Oh,
I
no.
am.
Oh, borscht.
Some people call me white. They don't know what they're talking about.
So how does it
I
feel
don't like
to be,
you.
how does it feel to be member of how you say
So it's with a K.
we are not being severe, right?
Okay, I'm gonna say, out of character,
Karen.
the day we record this is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and one of our characters, it's a campaign set in the 60s, and one of our characters is in permanent blackface.
Welcome to the 60s.
Brought to you by Blackface. Brought to you by Kiwi Shoe Polish.
Now an easier blackface.
It's for that sensitive skin.
If you wear it long enough, the skin.
It just
the
kinda
skin
stains
starts,
you.
Yeah, it stains the skin.
You can feel
It's like-
yourself being better at
It's like your
dancing.
skin is a fine wooden table and you're applying the stain with a paintbrush.
But I always keep
Hi,
it.
in this universe, King was shot by an alien.
Yeah.
Who wasn't shot by aliens?
Any important person who died in the
Hitler.
60s was shot by
Hitler
aliens.
shot himself.
When he was an alien.
Why don't we have the X-Files button right now?
Oh god, we should.
Chad, in post, can you just edit in the X-Files sound check?
Yeah.
Just every now and then, just.
So anyway, as you sit there listening to the quiet sobbing of Smithers as he realized that he lost all of his mints for the week,
No.
and you are sitting there alternating between laughing because the agents are messing around with your LSD trigger, or crying because you passed by a radio station and your teeth are buzzing again.
So wait, I'm tripping on acid right now?
Yep.
Alright, what do I see?
You see a white guy in blackface, a Russian chick, and a loser with a limp, along with a crying bald man who's crying because he lost
Vic,
all
do you
his
have a
lemon
limp?
pie flavored mints.
Leg was injured in the war.
Why have you not been
and you also happen
executed
to
by
see-
the state
also,
yet?
you happen to see your dead nom buddy laughing at you again.
We're
That
not
happens
subhuman?
Tuesday,
We're
so.
not in Russia
Buckle?
anymore.
Buckle, what are you doing here?
We might as
I'm
well.
judging you.
Buckle, I didn't mean
We are,
it.
America.
Buckle, I'm sorry.
we are close to it.
Boy, you failed me.
Buckle, they were in the trees.
You did me wrong.
God, Buckle, why?
You did me wrong.
Buckle! This is all in character, mind you.
What?
The accent is gone. I'm just screaming about some guy named Buckle.
What are you saying? Vaka flaka?
Ah, yes.
Buckle!
The ancient alien civilization, Vaka Flocka Flame. But,
He's one of my people. Alright.
Brought to you by LSD flashbacks.
are you feeling sad? Try MK Ultra. But,
Brought to you by the movie American Ultra.
No, the new vendor, Jesse Dirty Harry, down by the bridge.
you, after hours of sitting there, talking, losing repeatedly at license plate poker, watching Legs sobbing because you passed by a radio station, or sobbing because the LSD is giving him yet another bad trip, you finally make it into California, into Gunnersville. You, as you slowly roll up, you see Smithers tear off his suit, and underneath is a plumber's outfit, and he puts on a cap onto his head that says, "Hi, my name is Bob."
Oh. I was expecting something else for a moment there.
This isn't the Brazil operation.
Ooh.
It's that Brazil operation.
The Brazil operation was something but secret Nazis.
Nothing but secret Nazis and swimsuit edition.
Yeah.
Like swim.
The
like,
secret Nazis.
we have to pretend to be
smoother than
swimmers.
you've
It's the
ever
beach.
seen.
It's the beach episode,
Yeah,
except
the
with
beach
Nazis.
episode.
Clones of Hitler and bikinis working for aliens.
Like, they're not just skin heads, they're skin everything down there. Welcome to Brazil.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, do you guys? I can actually do the X-Files thing. Do you want me to discuss real quick?
I don't care.
Oh, there we go.
Turn it down somewhere.
Man, this radio's broken. I was trying to listen to some Elvis, and instead I get this crap. You know, the other day one of the test monkeys started to scream about how Reagan will be president. I doubt that.
He's an actor.
Exactly, he's a great actor too. The monkey just counterpoints his southern drawl perfectly.
Plus, with the scandal with the monkey, the sex tape.
Someday Governor Reagan will run for president.
I do not see it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yet.
Anyway, as you all stop by a little place called Little Louis Sub Shop, with the words Italian cuisine marked over the words "We don't like them Italians."
It's just hastily spray painted American cuisine.
with a bald eagle face pasted over the Italian chef face on the front door. So, where do you want to go? This is the town. We got some places you could go if you want, or I could just sit here and cry.
How many submarines do they fit on a sandwich?
Perhaps we
That's
should.
classified information.
Perhaps we should find somewhere to stay the night first.
All right.
I want to go check in
You-
the sub
you
place,
see-
see if we
Wait,
can sleep
is
there.
it nighttime?
Yeah, it's about
How many
10 o'clock at night.
how many black people are out right now being offended by Tyrone's presence?
Well, they can't see him
This
because
is
it's
a mining
nighttime.
town in California
Oh,
in the
no.
60s.
Answer the question.
One. The local town black guy is out
Local black
doing
guy.
his grocery shopping.
I'm gonna go try to talk to him.
Oh God.
Oh God, what are you wearing?
I'm not wearing anything, boy.
Okay.
Dear Lord. I can feel the civil rights movement just disappearing.
You got a problem with my skin?
Yes, very much so, actually. What are you doing here? Why are you
I
here?
like how you expected like some funny conversation. It's like legitimate.
It's
like,
legitimately
what if I
offensive.
went out in public wearing blackface?
Oh, well,
I want to try to.
Aliens and crazy homeless guys, but your social repercussions are real.
I'm going to try to convince them that I'm actually black.
And that'll be impersonate.
yeah.
Okay, where's the
Infiltration.
Did you put
infiltration?
no points in
I got
impersonate?
two
Cover
infiltration.
form, I've
Two
you have
points
to-
in infiltration. Okay.
You have
So
to
what I-
spend the points if you want to use it.
I have
Oh,
5.
wait,
Yeah,
so how does it
so
work?
you roll and you can spend if you how many points do you have in infiltration? 2. You can spend 1 or 2 points and then those add to your roll.
I see.
And I don't tell you how high you have to roll.
Evil. Alright.
No, it's not evil. It's how it's
And you
done.
have to choose to spend your points
I have
before
to-
you
I
roll.
have to pull the trigger this much. No, it's not like that. I don't know things like that.
Point pressure, baby.
You gotta curve the bullet. Like in that
Um,
movie.
I'll,
Like wanted.
I'll
Yeah.
add 1 infiltration to this.
Alright, let's see. Let's see if you can get it.
2.
No, it's.
I'm so glad you got that.
What do you roll? A
2.
one? A 1?
Well, you
Oh,
spent
so
1
it's a
point,
two
so
then.
yeah,
it's
so
technically
it's a 2.
You wasted half your infiltration
the
points.
the black dude stares at you for a second as you go into a huge spew of jive and stereotypes.
It's
that-
okay, I speak
Yeah,
jive.
jive and stereotypes that would have been offensive in the 1930s. And he stares at you for a second, and then he just walks away quietly.
Jim Crow is crying. The first episode of the podcast, that's the title. Episode 1, Jim Crow is crying.
Anyway, you see Smithers say, "Okay, you want a room to stay in?" You see him step out of the van holding a monkey wrench, walks up to a local house, beats the water line pipe until it bursts, and then he walks up to the door. "Ma'am, your water's leaking. We're gonna have to. City asked me to evict you from your house till we fix this problem. Thanks for understanding. You can leave your stuff there, including the dinner. Here, have here's a coupon to the local sub shop. Thanks for being understanding." You see a family of 4 getting kicked out of the house by Smithers. "Okay, everyone, I got a house for us."
Yeah, so where is toilets?
This toilet you've heard so much about.
There's one there. There's there's one.
Oh god, it is spotless. Ugh.
Oh, and then
There is nothing to break down the waste.
in the back there appears to be a place where the dog goes, if that's where you want to go.
You mean that hole in the floor?
Yeah.
This is shithole for king. You Americans live in such luxury.
You give this grand shittle to a dog? Oh, I can't imagine the shittles you give to president.
It's called Detroit. Anyway,
Detroit was pretty alright during this period of time, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it's
still
booming.
considered fairly awful, though.
Well, it's just because black people lived there.
Or the high crime rate.
Hey.
That's what I said.
Oh my god.
Dear Lord.
Our podcast is shut down.
I'd like to apologize to every black
It's gonna
person.
get live shut down. Like,
Brought to you by the NAACP.
brought to you
I'd
by
like to
the
apologize to my my preschool black teacher, Miss Francis. I'd like to apologize to my manager at Taco Bell, Brooks, who was black. I'd like to apologize to that kid I knew in 6th grade, Frank, who was black.
I'd like to apologize to that one black guy I saw that one time.
I'd like to apologize to the one black guy that he
loves
saw
me.
as well. I'd like to apologize to Dr. Barack Obama.
Are we done yet? Anyway. Alright, now where do you want to go?
Now we're in the house. I drop off any luggage, and I want to go to just one of the closest house that got broken into.
Alright. It's about a 2-minute stroll away.
Okay.
As you
Between the three
as you
sides,
walk
it's like a
down,
pair of
as you
boobs.
make your way downtown, walking fast with the pace with pass. You see the family that was evicted from their house arguing over a Italian sub sandwich, while a man that is blatantly Italian but has the words "Proud American" on his T-shirts just staring.
How is someone blatantly Italian? Like, does he have the mustache and he's like talking with his hands as he stands there silently?
He's rolling. He's like flipping a pizza dough in his hand while
He
talking.
smells like sewage.
I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize to all Italian people. To my Italian manager
Bill, if
at
you're
Taco
listening
Bell.
to this, I'm sorry.
To my manager at Taco Bell, Logan, who is Italian. To my Italian third grade teacher.
I'm glad that you guys found out 1,000 ways to have sauce stick to pasta.
1,000 ways to give me diarrhea.
Other than that, you did nothing.
Glad to hear that we're offending every single place.
Hold on, let me come up with some heat for the Swahilis, and I'll come back.
That's what he.
They already have heat. They're in the Africa.
In the
Oh.
Africa.
It's the Detroit of the
I'd
planet.
like to apologize to Swahilis also.
I'd like to apologize to my manager at Taco Bell, Swahili, Song
They won't-
McDong.
They won't be watching this. They don't have electricity.
To my first grade teacher who is Swahili, Miss Carbone.
So this
Are we
this
done yet?
podcast is about like 60% campaign, 40% just racist shit.
Yeah.
And that's when we're in character.
By the way, we're not neo-Nazis.
We're
Yeah.
old school Nazis.
Third Reich is all nice. And all that
We
shit.
literally have 3 blonde people in the room who are coming back at you. The forearms are gonna come out to get you.
Anyway,
Podcast over.
man, we might as well just call this "Sorry World" as our first episode. Anyway,
That's a good name.
An open apology letter to all people.
Yeah, the wrong side of the screen. Sorry World. Anyway, you walk down to the house and you see a bunch of strangely bald men wearing maids' uniforms cleaning the halls. They slowly walk away.
I am aroused. When are we gonna fight aliens?
I'm trying to get us to that point, but
Oh my god.
So are the families? They're abducted, right? They're not here.
they are not here.
Just the maids for some reason.
No,
or-
those aren't maids. Those are secret agents.
I
dressed up
I
as
guess
maids.
so because they had the bald heads.
Bald heads, and they're all men. They're all 50-plus men wearing
Maids uniforms.
Yeah, maids uniforms, and this is the '60s, so that usually gets you shot.
Are we
so-
pulling out the
I'm
May
gonna-
RPG now?
Well, we are in California.
I search around the house.
Alright, you see some stuff, like a picture, a poster up for Ronald Reagan's last hit film.
Is Ronald Reagan just immensely more popular than he was in the real world in this universe?
Yep.
Were aliens involved? Is the monkey an alien?
Yep.
Alright.
The
That's the
monk.
dramatic
Wait, wait.
twist for this
Wait.
70-second movie.
So
We
the
even
A starts
counted
ready
one
because
alien and I tried to breastfeed from him. This is a slow going action game.
I think that's when it peaked.
Anyway,
It's
so
all downhill.
you see some, some family stuff. You happen to see that there's a lot of pipe bursts around the place. Pipes seem to have been burst outward. Water damage everywhere. The TV seems to be stuck on. Even though you try to press the on and off button multiple times, it still stays on even when you unplug it.
Huh.
Don't touch that dial.
Outside of that, it seems like a fairly average suburban house. This one seems to have been a single mother. Telling from pictures, the dad worked in a coal mine, died from apparently black lung, and the little old kid whose name is Billy from the baseball glove he found seems to have enjoyed baseball and American Pie.
So the whole family is abducted, or at least gone.
no,
Well, I mean, the
parents
dad's
are
a,
dead,
a corpse
Yeah, he
in
was
the
dead.
ground.
He's
but-
dead. So
and the mom's dead too.
Do any
Oh,
of
the ones
my
that did.
government satellite teeth, like, can I use any of them on the television that won't shut off or
Yep.
any kind of like?
Yep.
What am I looking for here? Do I just stand near the TV with my mouth agape?
No,
Yeah, pretty
you bite the dial.
So like how you
bite the antennas.
Yeah,
on
bite
top.
the antenna.
Tyrone, I'm gonna need you to fiddle around with those rabbit ears while I stand quite stationary.
Alright.
I fit all around.
Roll, baby, roll. This is a luck roll.
Should I put in any points? Oh, it's just luck. So
Well,
that-
you know what? I'll let you put points at using electronic surveillance with your teeth. If you
Alright.
want.
I'll put in a point of electronic surveillance.
Alright.
5.
You stand there and suddenly a very faint audio signal comes forth from your mouth. You can barely hear it, but you can hear it nice and loud as it's reverberating in your cranium right now. Fun time! Today! Juggle, juggle, yes! No,
What?
maybe? Yes!
What's wrong?
I hear him in my teeth.
Hold on.
Who? Them?
I think I
hear-
I hear a Chinese
so
person.
that we may hear this.
Yes, yes, juggle! Yes! Dance! Fun time, Bobo, yes! No!
I look at the TV. It's still static.
Yes! Maybe! And then you hear a long string of Morse code, followed by...
I try to tell what the Morse code is.
Rain
though.
Man, translate it.
Which one of us is Rain Man?
Would Morse code be languages?
Anyone who's not a woman.
I'll let you use languages, electronic surveillance, or...
How's it feel?
Trivia.
A little scratchy.
Yeah, trivia, why not?
Information?
Useless trivia.
Okay, I'm using 2 points of electronic surveillance. I got a 8.
Alright, fine. You can tell they're all coordinates that, they're all GPS coordinates.
GPS coordinates.
Well, alright, fine,
I'm
map
sorry.
coordinates.
GPS coordinates.
Oh,
Map.
we knew this already, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we
Do,
cross-reference?
do I write down the coordinates for one?
Alright. Well, as you can tell right now, the transmission's still going on. Generally, those Morse code, at least with the last transmission, the Morse code happened before the show even really began, so it's still going on at this time.
So, can we find out where those coordinates are and rush to the house?
Yeah, sure. Let me see here. I gotta look through here.
Got data retrieval.
Yeah, data retrieval I'll let you use. Or...
Explosive devices.
Research?
Yes, research or data retrieval. No explosive devices.
Okay, I'll use.
My
two-
teeth can explode, but that's
Alright,
not the one
I'll
I'm using.
I'll use 2 in research.
I'm gonna put 2 in data retrieval.
Alright,
4.
I got 4 with the stuff added on.
Alright.
We both rolled a 2.
You were able to pull out... Smithers gives you a map of the area. This map seems to have had a hastily crossed out Italian sub shop on it. And looking at it, you see the closest coordinates is about a block away from you. There seems to be, it's just, a block away. You don't know who lives there, but there's people there.
Wait, it's a block away?
But it's
Yeah.
exactly a block away.
Oh, roughly. Oh no!
That sound is coming from my teeth.
You're crying.
That's the
Okay,
X-ray
I
detection.
am visibly shaking in pain.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are there more than one house? Or
Well,
just
yeah,
one
well,
house?
that's the closest
One of my
Okay,
teeth,
let's-
all it does is that.
I propose that we rush to the house that is on the coordinates.
Rush through the house or to the house?
Rush in.
Rush to the house, then through the house.
On the floor, up the wall.
I go towards it.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to the house too.
As you're
I
running there,
go towards it as the crow flies.
as you... So, like what? While everyone else is just running on the sidewalk, you're climbing up a neighbor's fence and going through their backyard.
Going through their house.
Soviet crow. Very drunk. It takes very indirect route to north.
No, this is what we call
Moscow,
Moscow, Moscow.
Moscow. That wasn't funny. No.
As it,
Podcast is canceled.
Moscow, oh my
Apology
god.
to any Russians.
Episode 1, Moscow is crying.
at this point, we can name it anything, and I'll hate myself. While you're busy crawling through the yard and getting attacked by a Pomeranian,
Whoa.
which you view as Russian food.
Never mind.
You guys are running. You're just running behind them, crying, carrying some bunny ears with you on top of your head with a wire slapped in your mouth, so that way, while you hear some random things like "Juggle time!" And this time you also hear "Flamethrower fun!" as you guys are
At the
running-
mention of flamethrower fun, can I roll to be triggered back to Vietnam?
Sure.
2.
Ooh, that's close.
Yeah.
Instead, you hear this coming through your teeth. Through your local radio catcher.
A little higher.
You said
They're
turn
gonna
it
be
down.
able to hear it.
They can hear it.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Fine. It's fine. What you're hearing, this proud song playing through your head as you're getting bitten by Pomeranians as they're crawling through the dirt. Anyway, fondling that case of grenades you have on you. Anyway, you guys run up to the front of the house, and you see through the window a single mom cooking dinner while you see a little girl watching a static-filled TV.
So, okay, I'm going to use 2 points of athletics, and I'm going to dive through the window and inform them that aliens are about to attack
I'm
them.
gonna try to stop him.
Okay, 2 points in athletics.
I'm putting more points into athletics. I'm putting 3.
Like I'm gonna get on the right side of the
4.
house and join.
I
them.
got I beat him.
No!
You tripped on the sidewalk and he fell on you.
I am going to. While they're busy doing it, I'm going to jump into another window with my gun drawn.
Somebody stop him!
Roll
damn it.
athletics.
Red, stop this horrible man.
She's about
I rolled a
half
4.
block away.
Stop the hick belly!
I rolled a 4 to jump in,
Alright, fine, you did.
and I jump in. I'm assuming it wasn't a successful dive roll, so I just dive and then land face
No,
first onto
basically
the carpet.
you dove, your foot caught the windowsill, and you fell face first through the window.
My
And landed
gun
on some
sliding
broken glass.
across the living room floor, and then pull out one of my plumbing tools and say, "Freeze, government agent! Your baby's being harmed by alien rays!"
We're plumbers.
Meanwhile, I get there and knock politely on the door.
These
Me,
kids are-
I'm standing behind you.
Stay away, Sally. He's been listening to the rock and roll.
She hears a knock on the door, and she slowly opens up the door, keeping the pistol you dropped trained on you.
I was just gonna talk.
Hello?
So you walk in, and I'm on the floor waving a wrench around while she has a gun pulled on me.
You're Russian!
Oh
No.
no! He's beside.
She is a trained doctor. We are from the local mental institution. I apologize for this man. He escaped from the institution. If you would please give him
I
to
hear the
us,
voices!
then we will return him back.
Was
I used
trying
my
out-
teeth to
I
save
was
your baby.
practicing my lines for a play. Man. Now you see.
Wait, roll for impersonation.
Yeah,
I don't have anything in prison. I have 4 in intimidation.
sure, you can scare her into believing you're American.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with the lucky roll. I'm gonna believe the lucky roll for
Alright, make
impersonation.
your roll, let's see.
1.
She trains the gun.
How ya
harder on
doing there, partner? Yippee-ki-yay!
Yippee-ki-yay!
You
Caillou.
You just start
Brought to you
quoting
by
the Ronald
Caillou.
Reagan comedy.
Brought to you by Bald President.
That man made a monkey out of me.
As you're doing that, you all hear the sound of a pipe bursting upstairs. I'm tired of this.
It's the Aryans.
I just want to make some mac and cheese for people. And I have
Is
this
that
weird.
Wait,
mac and cheese?
wait.
I have a communist in my room along with a mental health patient.
Wait.
Ma'am, I'm actually outside of your domicile.
Okay, I'm gonna come in as an actual plumber.
Note that we're all dressed identically. you claimed to be from a hospital, and then a pipe bursts and he comes in with his tools in full blackface.
Oh God.
Hey, I just want to point out
And
real
then she
quick.
shoots you. Oh my goodness, it's a Negro.
Wait, hold on.
Hashtag 60s.
But I am actually a kraut. Big difference.
All right.
Not
West
Nazi
side,
too.
West side. Okay, that's not helping.
You then see Smithers.
Wait.
See Smithers walking up the front steps to the porch, wearing a wig and a lab coat. Ma'am, are these strange men and women hurting you? Yes.
Hey, I don't want to hand on her.
Here.
I'm just helping her with plumbing.
Partner.
I'm going to
Ma'am,
to
Ma'am,
sneakily.
here, I'll just lead you over here. You see him inject her with a syringe full of some knockout venom, and as she passes out, only dreams. He then turns out to a little girl. Want to see a magic trick? And then,
Pulls out his-
and then he just stabs her in the neck with another needle and knocks her out.
We could have
Next
talked to
time,
her.
be quiet.
I saved the baby.
I was quiet. I did this.
You and your
Soviet
team
crawl.
are the heroes.
Dear
Thank you, Tyree.
I had to spend time. I was gonna be here with you sooner, but I had to stop and capture the Pomeranians that were loose on the street because someone crawled through the floors.
I
And the
take my
fences.
gun out of the unconscious mother's hand and tuck it into my overalls.
Now, you start to hear large clanging upstairs and water sloshing around.
I go up to check it out.
I just want to point out that the pipes were all bursted in the other house, just in case anybody.
It seems like it seems.
And all the
I'm
parents
trying
were
to
wet.
imply that I'm sterile.
Yes.
It seems that it's
Soviet training.
happened in all the houses that.
And the parents were found wet in a ditch, so they're wet because the pipes bursted.
Yes. I
This
would think
music's
so.
just playing right now because I think it's perfect for the escapades coming.
Hey, I didn't start the assery. I'm just following along with it.
So,
Alright.
I like that whole situation, jumping in through the window, then the supposed mental health professionals, and then just immediately following by, just knocking and then opening the door. Did somebody call a plumber? Happening over the course of about 20 seconds, like a Three Stooges bit.
I'm gonna have to worry
A
about
pipe bursts, and then immediately, did somebody call a plumber?
Smithers, are we going to worry about the can you see the police, the polices, the 5-0, the Ruzzers,
I'm gonna
What's
be
your agent
talking
name?
to them. You guys just go
Trips.
check out why the
What?
pipe burst.
Nickname is
Dear
Trips.
Lord, these
Trips.
people are incompetent.
All right, I'm gonna.
Meanwhile, you're hearing from your teeth, yes, fun time! Juggle, juggle, juggle!
I'm gonna go upstairs with Agent Trips to check out. what's
Jungle? Did he say jungle?
happening.
Oh,
I narrowly avoid being triggered.
Oh, just like those monkeys.
Oh,
In the Ronald
Monkeys.
Reagan film.
Yellow
Hit
monkeys.
Ronald Reagan comedy.
That's another trigger. Monkeys.
Are they in Vietnam? Are there monkeys in Vietnam?
I don't think that's what he was
Yeah, I
implying.
so.
I don't think.
Yeah, they're
I don't
fighting
think,
them.
Even I
Another
don't,
apology to
even I don't
anyone
think.
listening to this.
Even I don't think my racism was as tame as that.
Anyway, what are you guys doing?
What the heck are you listening to?
I don't know, it's just autoplane. Hand it over while you guys decide
Wait,
what you're doing.
where-
Right now you're sitting there while water's flooding down the stairs.
Okay,
I'm a plumber, I say as I begin marching upstairs.
Yeah,
Tools.
we're all going upstairs
It's
to check out the
Russian
pipe.
sink room.
Wait, where's the mom and
Water
the
closet.
kid?
They're wiped out.
No, but are they out of the house?
The rest of the planet.
You see Smithers sitting in an armchair next to them, passed out on the couch holding a shotgun.
Okay, so they're
I
fine.
wonder if this is what it's like to have a family.
So
It is.
I'm gonna pull out my 44 and go up the stairs with them.
Water.
Water's
You
dangerous.
can drown in an inch of water, alright? That's like more than an inch of water. We have to shoot that water if it attacks.
Anyway,
What if it's alien water?
as you guys go up the stairs,
What if it's
What if water is the only weakness of the aliens?
you
They have to
hear-
have
What if it's-
glasses everywhere.
what if it's alien acid milk?
You
Yeah,
hear
mammy.
you hear sloshing around the place as you see a large humanoid figure banging against walls upstairs.
Oh.
I pull out my gun.
Vehicle!
Wait, freeze!
I say as I pull out my weapon.
Cripple man, is that Joe moaning up there?
All right, I
Cripple man,
bull rush the alien.
just okay.
I have my gun pointed
to
at him.
fix problem, turn
And
gun
told him
on
to-
head and
told
pull
him to-
trigger.
Like,
You are
like
a
you're reading the
detriment to.
suicide
What
manual.
stops him from jumping out the window?
You are
though?
a detriment to team.
If he doesn't
It
move,
It's
says
I'll
like
shoot
those
him.
IKEA furniture manuals where it's smiling.
If he
people
keeps
like,
moving, I'll shoot him in the leg.
Okay,
Fine.
alright. I will act by
Yeah.
throwing my cyanide pills into the liquid mass. Would that be athletics?
I'm
Yeah.
pointing at him and telling him to freeze.
All right.
He's liquid. Alright, I'm putting a point of athletics into throwing my cyanide capsules.
Athletic.
We'll just leave them for the dog.
Can't you
if
just
nothing
drop
else
it?
happens. Okay, that's a 6.
You throw it in.
Alright, what
It,
happened?
it turns around, and you see it's an amorphous blob with its face rapidly shifting through popular TV characters.
I shoot at it.
There's a picture of a famous
Ah,
clown.
good job,
Ronald
Mr.
Reagan.
Crippleman. You have
Ronald
managed to
Reagan.
shut yourself. That is a healthy
It's
say.
fun time.
Very good. Very
2.
good.
I put 2 points. into
Benefit
it.
to
Okay,
team
so
instead
four.
of horrible detriment.
I got a 3 on shooting him.
Alright, you shoot him.
I'm thinking he
It
just shot
passes
himself.
through him. Fun time.
Alright.
Yes, fun.
It's
Alright,
saying that?
Yep.
I bull rush the alien, and I'm going to use scuffling. 3 points in scuffling for that.
Oh, you fool. Okay, go for it.
I mean,
It's water. You're gonna go through
It's
it.
not poison.
Wait,
it's
wait.
water.
It's
the
made of
shoe
water?
polish made him
We
lose
think.
like
We're not
30
sure.
points
So
of IQ.
just do it.
all right.
Well, he's
I'll
also not
bull-
waterproof due to all the shoe polish.
I'll bull
I'm
rush
gonna
it,
find the thermostat.
and I'm going to pull out my plunger so I can stick it on his face. All right. All right. I have.
Poisonous water monster.
All right. I have 3 points in scuffling in this. Oh my gosh! I got a 9
Alright, you impressively try to suplex water.
with the plunger.
Yeah. You slam the plunger through its face. It just kind of awkwardly floats there for a second as you try to hug it so you can suplex it, and you get absorbed into the water. Fun time!
Do I find
Somebody
the
kill
Wait,
that
am I-
water.
Is he
Am-
inside it?
All right.
Wait, am I
What's
drowning inside the
lowest
water?
setting it can go?
10 degrees.
Good enough.
Wait, what is this?
I'm at the thermostat.
We'll
I turn the
just wait an
thermostat.
hour.
I turn the
Get
thermostat. I turn the thermostat down all the way because I have a terrible misunderstanding of how American thermostats work. In Russia, it just automatically
10
opens up
degrees
all of the
Celsius.
windows.
This will kill everybody.
Wait,
Fun time!
Wait, it's in
Wait, so
Fahrenheit.
am
not
I inside
but
the
you don't know
water
that.
monster
Yeah.
drowning right now?
This is
Yeah.
10 degrees.
All right. What I'm gonna do is
I
have
tried to
a-
pull him out of the water beast.
All right, let him do that.
All right, in character and out of character, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. So I'm just gonna. You hear a high-pitched, like, staticky feedback from my teeth as I twitch and then just go to relieve myself in the water closet.
I pulled him out with a 4.
Alright. Yeah, you did.
And asked him, are you okay?
It rips off a pipe from the wall and narrowly misses both of you. Fun time! Yes, yes, yes!
What's the temperature in the house now?
How do we deal with this?
It went
Asked
from
you guys.
70 to 69.
God.
I'm just staring intently. at the
100 more
thermostat.
turns. Just
Um,
wait.
Wait, is there like a main water inflow that I can just shut off to the house?
I mean,
The
that
pipe
would be down in the
bursted.
basement.
What?
That would be down in the basement.
I'm gonna run down to the basement and try to turn it off.
You have to roll athletics because you're running through a bunch of water down the stairs, which are flooding with water.
I mean, I can just swim down.
That's not how water works.
So
Sponsored by NVIDIA Waterworks.
I try to distract the,
So,
the
I'm-
beast, dodging its attacks.
I'm gonna put 2 athletics into it. Okay. Ooh, I got an 8. So I'm Usain Bolt.
He jumps down the stairs. It's a perfect
You,
flip in
you
the air.
open up a cabinet and you find a ironing board and you body surf your way down the stairs.
I join up with him once my dumbass Russian head realizes that the thermostat probably isn't going to fix it.
And as you two are riding down the stairs to the basement, you see Smithers just drinking while sitting in 6 inches of water.
Is that potentially? I
Alright.
fade once I go down in the basement.
So I turn off the water and open the front.
No, we gotta
Okay.
we gotta get to the water first. There might be more monsters down there. You never know.
Alright, now up here you're busy dodging a water beast with Ronald Reagan's face and a pipe swinging around.
This doesn't remind me of the movies. You'll still never be president.
Eat this, you alien bastard!
You got me cock blocked, you son of a bitch. You had never had a chance, man. Just stay with You're a cripple.
It wasn't a date.
You're a cripple. You spent your rec
Are you
points
asking me
on
to
it.
roll
It
for
was
this?
practically like buying a hooker, alright?
I got
It
a
was
5.
A monkey hooker?
I got a 5.
Alright, you dodge. You're busy dodging while while you hear from the bathroom the teeth catching up some more tunes. Woo! Anyway, so what are you two doing downstairs? Oh, but first, it smacks you across the head. 2 damage.
Oh.
As I try to flush the toilet, what happens?
Well, they just as you flush it, water starts shooting out the toilet.
I say as I walk away.
The water's
What is
turns
Monster
up to
Mash
degrees
playing
warmer.
right now?
Because his face is currently being beaten with a lead pipe.
By Ronald Reagan Water Monster.
We kind of left him alone up
Poisonous
there.
water monster.
We kind of
You're
left him
welcome.
alone up there.
Yeah.
So I'm walking out of the bathroom and I just see this. Governor Reagan, you weren't running for office yet.
So what are you two doing?
I'm going to violently begin mangling the rabbit ears in an attempt to interfere with his TV form.
Alright.
Roll.
Where'd my die go?
Do we find the water man?
Yeah. It's there in the face.
I roundhouse kick
One.
him.
Alright. While you're busy just going
You break it.
You roundhouse kick the lever and it shuts off the water. And
Ah! Yeah.
water stops flowing, but the thing's still there.
Oh,
It's already formed itself, so
alright. Get back upstairs then. We go back upstairs.
you're walking by Smithers floating on a couch in 6 inches of water. I'm sure you guys will fix this.
So the monster is
He's
still
no
there.
problem.
Yep.
He's no problem. We have it.
This
under
time,
control.
now his face looks like President Kennedy.
Is okay. Does it look
Never
like there?
again.
Does it
Pre or
look?
post
Is there any
assassination?
part of him that looks like it has substance?
The lead pipe that's holding. And,
Use your cool mints.
Guys, it's Frozone.
I try to swing through its arm, wherever its arm is connected. I'm putting 2 points of with my wrench that I am
With your puny, crippled hands.
he's not crippled in the arm.
4.
It passes through
Well,
him.
if he's crippled someplace, he's just automatically a cripple.
I'm gonna look
Throw
in
the
the.
mints.
I'm gonna look in the utility closet for a shop vac.
Are you gonna try to vacuum?
You
Yes.
find
All right,
a
Luigi.
shot back.
Okay. Now I tell you guys to distract it.
He's holding the nozzle. I'm holding like the big thing that comes with it.
Yeah. And one of you guys needs to distract it.
Okay.
I'm still fighting it, so yes.
Okay,
Where,
yeah,
where, Chad, where are your mints?
They're in my toolbox.
Where's your toolbox?
I dropped it, I guess. Up. in-
Okay. Without rolling, am I allowed to grab the mints
Yes.
from the toolbox and
Yes.
throw them?
Yes.
All right, I'm putting
I assume
3 points of
unwrapped.
athletics.
I assume unwrapped.
Yes. I quickly and meticulously, somehow doing both at the same time. I am unwrapping these
This has
mints.
got to be an 8.
Oh my god.
I'm putting 3 points of athletics into this.
Oh!
A 9!
So it's poisonous and minty fresh.
As you throw it in, the monster starts to rapidly dissolve.
What?
Are you serious? I was gonna use it with a shop vac.
I'm just holding the shot.
It slowly dissolves into a puddle of slightly sweet, mostly poisonous water
Yeah, if you
with
got
a
the thing,
Ronald
yeah.
Reagan mask.
I vacuum up the water for research.
As you vacuum it up, it shorts out the motor inside the vacuum and then gives you a nice quick shock.
Ah, just like Russia.
It gave me a monster.
They don't have electricity in most places.
I approach the puddle and look at the mask.
It's a mask.
I pick it up and take it with me.
On the back side, it's wet and
Okay.
Really?
it smells vaguely of monkey.
The mask smells like monkey.
Wait, this
Or
could be.
ape.
What?
Or ape.
Or 8.
This could be the same thing that turned into that monkey thing.
That I was thinking that he moved not in a way human would, much too
Fluid.
fluid.
Yes.
Fluid.
Here he is. A funny joke.
You know.
Now
By
we
the
really
way,
need to
what-
apologize to the audience.
By the way, what season is it? Is it winter, or
It's February.
okay? Okay.
Oh, it takes place in the future past.
Come on.
I take the mask with me for one, and check the puddle again to see if there's anything other than water.
No. Outside of a vaguely lemony scent from the lemon pie nuts. You see Smithers walking up slightly drunk, so you fix it.
Yeah!
Know anything about this?
Matt, it's face of the actor dude.
Okay.
Can I put it on?
Sure.
This is going to be a bad idea. Okay.
So you're a white guy dressed as a black guy who's about to put on the mask of a white guy.
I'm black on the inside, so I put shoe polish on all visible
So you're
parts of
black
my
on the
body.
inside, one on the
God.
outside, so you're trying to make yourself black on the outside, and now you're going to put a white mask on.
Yes.
What kind of fucked up Oreo is this?
Welcome to
Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
So I put on the white.
Governor Reagan approves.
So I put on the
if
white
you back
band.
us on Patreon, once we reach $1,000 worth of patrons, I'll kill myself.
If we reach 2,000, we'll have a group video celebrating our eventual suicide.
We'll send you a link to the live stream. We'll do it on Twitch.
3,000. I'll personally watch all of Ronald Reagan's films.
Okay, so I put
Truly
it on.
the punishment.
I put on the oppressive white man mask.
Oh, you do. It's a mask. Smells vaguely of ape and sadness.
Also cyanide and lemon freshness.
Yeah.
Episode 1, Cyanide and Lemon Freshness.
They should make that a lube flavor.
They do.
So if you ever want to give a blowjob and kill yourself, that's your lube.
Like I do every night.
I don't know why you use lube for a blowjob, but hey. If you got a
All right.
if you
We
got
done
a,
yet? Because
So
I'm
I-
feeling my soul down.
you got a tight mouth, you know.
I take a deep whiff
What?
and take the mask off
Tight mouth, like
and
tight
give
lip-
it to
like loose lips sink
Mr.
ships.
Smithers.
Mr. Smithers, yeah.
Agent Smithers. yes.
Agent Smithers.
Tight lips make blood boobs.
Agent Smithers takes the mask, goes downstairs, puts it in the arms of the kid, and he's like, "Okay, let's walk away."
Yeah, we're blaming on the little shit and caused everything.
He puts up on the door an official looking form that says that there was a slight carbon monoxide leak in the house, and that's why they were passed out. Also, the pipes burst because it's February. So
Are you implying I get sterile in this February?
It's cold.
you
Daniel-
poor man.
It's one thing that you always play female characters. Why do you always play female characters that go sterile?
Well, okay, with Margaret, it's just a thing that happened. And I'm just trying to make it a meme this time.
Oh boy.
Nice
They
meme.
Episode
had
one,
large
forcing
quality memes.
Forced memes, to be specific.
Yeah, it's
Now
like,
the stream
it's like
is
a stale
officially
meme,
cancer.
except it makes me hate myself.
I think when you when you came through the door, you hated yourself.
Oh no, I love myself, but when I hear stale memes,
Stale forced memes. Let's just wait for Hillary Clinton to jump on this bandwagon and win the millennial vote.
hey, for your information, it's Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, Hillary
Hillary
Clinton.
Clinton.
Yeah.
Can she nay nay?
She could whip and nay nay. May the force be with you. By the way, did
Does
I
she-
mention
no,
Beyonce?
Can
I'm
she-
aware of who that is.
No,
Can
she
she-
can only whip because she
Does
learned
she
it
whip
from her
my kind?
ancestors.
Does she whip my kind?
You already made that joke.
You're whiter than sour cream, boy. But
Like
I imagine
blonde
your
hair,
character
pale.
looks just like you,
No.
but with blackface. By the way, if we can get some visuals going, can we just like link to a picture of him in blackface?
no.
Just
No.
like
No.
look up
No
a
visuals.
standard Aryan white guy, and just like take Microsoft Paint, and just like get the black paintbrush.
Just look
Make it on
up
him.
Country Club Vice President.
Are we done? Okay, good. So you see Smithers. Smithers goes out to the car and takes out a small walkie-talkie and he starts listening. So they caught the girl who survived. If you want to go talk to her, or if you want, you can crawl through someone's petunias again while you smash through the front of a house.
I will go talk to girl. Yes,
I go
feel
talk
like
to
we
girl
could
also.
make connection.
Oh yes, the kind and caring and fuzzy red.
The connection.
Oh okay.
She
Does
can
that feel
only
like-
be coerced by the gentle touch of a lesbian.
We could reach on a deeper level. Connect, as you say.
All right, let's go then.
What is all is lesbian? That is this.
As you all start making your way downtown, walking fast. Pace is fast. It's 1 o'clock at night. You see the black dude that you tried to talk to earlier going back to his house with a cop following him to make sure that he doesn't get mugged by the strange white guy.
Yeah,
in
that's why the
blackface.
cops follow him.
I go to the cop and
I'm just saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
What's his house look like, huh?
It's like every other house on the street.
Oh, right.
No, you know what's really... This black guy should actually be a suspect. He started grocery shopping at 10 at night and is now only going home at 1.
And I mean, those
And
kids,
this is the 60s.
hey, then again, those kids were, that kid was watching the TV show at 10 at night while her parent was making food at 10.
This is a real wacky town, man. I'm scared.
This whole town is just one big alien.
These people aren't white. These people aren't white enough.
Season finale, the planet is an alien.
Where's the veganism? Where's the redoing high fives because the first one wasn't good enough? Where's the Zumba?
Are you done yet?
Hold on, I'm thinking more.
Where's the
is
Greek
there a
yogurt?
country club? Where's the country club?
Why are we not skiing right
Where's
now?
the Whole Foods general store?
Chad,
Anyway,
you're white.
As you guys walk over,
Chad, you're white.
Yes,
as you
that
guys
is
walk
true.
over to Blind Boris's fish warehouse, a place that has never been used in his life, and Blind Boris himself lost all his money making this warehouse because 1, he was blind, and 2, because he was blind, he could not tell that he wasn't next to the ocean.
Maybe
so he
he-
wondered why he never got fish.
Maybe he couldn't see the blessings he.
He died alone and penniless 10 years ago.
My joke still stands.
But you walk into the warehouse and you see 2 of the bald 40-year-old agents wearing maid uniforms, holding down onto a chair a feral-looking woman coated in tree branch scratches and looks like she hasn't slept in 6 days.
Mammy?
So wait, I have a question. Like these agents, do they all like look the same, or are they all just varying breeds of white dudes?
White bald.
I mean, one of
Breeds of
them's
white
black. They're all just bald. That's their thing. They're all bald. Not
Wait,
no
not because
eyebrows?
they're bald.
Yeah, do
no,
they have
no
eyebrows?
No balding. The reason they do that is because, well, you know, it generally gets burned off from lasers anyway. So why bother?
Alien
Holy
lice.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to remove alien lice? It's called submerging yourself in paint thinner with an oxygen tank for 10 years. It's great.
I did it once. Out of character.
I look into the girl's eyes.
Ooh.
Like how close? Like
No,
we're
like
talking
I'm
15
like I'm
you
trying
look-
to see if
Or you're
there's
like
anything
spreading
suspicious.
her eyelids like this.
Like you look into her eyes and you say, "Hey, do you want to watch the latest Reagan flick with me?" And here he's with a monkey.
Not
again.
romantically. I'm like actually like opening her eyes and
You're-
looking into them.
You're more like.
Wait, without
blind
asking
than
you,
a
you just
vapor.
walk up
Yeah.
and open. Okay.
Bro, we get it. You watch Reagan films.
All right, you go
I'm
up.
not like other guys.
You walk up and open up the eyes, and she seems a bit not there.
Reagan flicks and
a little
chill.
wacky. Little wacky.
do you go for a kiss on her lips?
I sit down and on any chair close to her.
That's the only chance.
Alright.
Episode 1, Reagan flicks and chill.
Alright, you sit there.
Reagan and chill.
Man, nothing gets me going more than that wrinkly face. Alright.
Ted
I
Cruz
say
wants
to her-
Reagan and chill.
So we're part of.
tear down your pants.
Tear down these balls.
Tear down.
Ew.
Episode 1, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down these balls.
Is that where Mr. Gorbachev is like an identity crisis? He's trying to go for gender reassignment.
Oh, good. Now we are insulting all genders.
Humanity as a whole at this point, really.
Yeah, all humans. Watch
Humans
out, plant
suck.
life. You're next.
You know those Beetlejuiceans? Fucking hate their whiskers.
Whoa.
This
You
is
My
guys are saying-
father's
they're-
girlfriend is a Beetlejuice.
They're all lazy beatniks. That's
No,
the
well,
thing.
you're thinking of the Spinnakers.
No, I'm thinking of Beetlejuiceans.
With their noses that is not the correct size or shape that I like.
Yeah, like
Are we
It is-
done?
Yes.
Why are they always wet? Why do they need wet noses? I don't understand. Like, they
Are you thinking of cats? Are you just thinking of house cats?
Yes. They're like house cats,
Cats
but
are
longer, and they
aliens.
walk on two legs.
All right.
It's a
Anyway,
Beetlejuice.
Khajiits.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Khajiits.
I ask
Hold on.
her, or I tell her,
You understand.
we're local investigators. Can you give us any information on what you might have seen recently?
it was
with-
wet.
I were you in water, drowning, maybe?
It was wet. It looked like Reagan, and he was wet.
Oh, fucking shit. Subhuman race.
Oh boy, I always love calling cat people subhuman. But
I said,
it was wet, and my little boy got kidnapped, and he looked like Reagan, and he smelled like a monkey.
all right.
Oh, that must have been Reagan
Good.
after that one flick.
I'm going to try and comfort her.
You can't make
You
a monkey
are
out of
gonna-
me. But I can make a woman out of you.
The terminally crazy homeless Vietnam vet.
Hold on. I will talk to her. I will make her feel comfortable.
We'll roll for initiative to see who gets the comforter
Wait.
first.
Okay.
Oh god.
Wait, I'm going for
Okay,
that
come-
booty.
I'm
You
the
can't stop me.
only one near her, and I'm not doing
Okay,
anything.
2.
2.
3. Yes.
No.
All right, Miss. What?
The name is Macy.
All right, Miss Macy. How are you today?
Cold, tired, boy's gone. I lost my house.
I can give you new.
This is
Reagan
no job for a
attacked
Russian.
Hey. Us Russians are very warm-hearted people. We also make lots of babies, so if she wanted some of that, I could be, you say, surrogate mom. Anyway, off topic. Anyway. Yes, I see that you have lost households. Very sad, very sad. Could you tell us of the people who did this to you?
It was a watery Ronald Reagan.
Yes, yes.
How did
Yes,
you?
I think I know you what.
Water Reagan.
What else can you say about how you say water leg?
He stared at me and he started to scream in a very bad voice, "Juggle time!"
Did he touch
and
you?
then he stole my kid, and then he tried to take me, but then I tripped and coated myself with sugar, and he ran away.
So he took your kid.
Yes, and he tried to take me, but I tripped and fell into sugar, and he didn't touch me.
Sugar.
What did he taste like?
You can ask me that.
This creepy
I was
bald
inside of
man.
him.
Why is she telling me this? Well, I'm scared.
I throw it at this. Okay, we both rolled a 2, Tyrone. So we got to roll to see who gets to go first. 4.
I think
Wait,
she
wait.
wouldn't
You don't
care.
get
You don't get a
Dang
plus
it.
points in
I
it.
was figuring she wouldn't care.
Yeah.
6. Oh, so Tyrone gets to go first.
Alright, Agent Tyrone.
I think we have some things in common. I fought him, and I was inside of him. So me and you, we connect
Does she
on.
just begin crying immediately?
Me and you, we connect on a deeper level.
Guards! Guards!
That is not that. I was asking a legitimate question. Taste is one of our most.
I throw
important
discount
senses.
Jim Crow, John Raven, if you will, to the side. And I grab the one by the shoulders and I look her eye to eye and I say, "Ma'am, we will find your son. And if we have to, we will shoot your son for you."
You're like that guy in the '80s movie who's like trying to comfort the widow. He's like got the cop stash. It's like, ma'am, we will find your son.
We will find your son, we will shoot your
looks
son,
like-
and we will bring him home to you safe and sound.
He looks
Safe and sound!
like the Pringles guy. He's all wearing aviators.
Okay, retroactively, part of my disguise is a fake mustache. That makes me look like the Pringles man. I'm putting my 5 points and impersonate to look like the Pringles man. Someone Google, were Pringles around?
I'll look it up.
This is crucial to my character.
No, you can be Tony the Tiger.
If I can't impersonate the Pringles man, my roleplay on immersion is shot.
Let me look it up.
What are you thinking, like?
I typed in the first thing I typed in Pringles and it autocorrect cancer.
Pringles are cancer. Episode 1. Brought to you by Pringles, by the way.
Okay, you lucky man. It was introduced in 1967.
Okay, so Pringles are a year old, and I am just
They're
like
the hot new product.
Yeah, I am just like the Pringles man. I'm putting all 5 points
Don't
to
worry,
look
man.
like the Pringles man for the rest of the campaign. Keep in mind that impersonate is the single most useless skill in the game. 9.
9.
You look like a really
Holy-
dashing Pringles
Holy
man.
shit! Are you that guy on the chip? On the chips?
It's Mr. Pringles.
Oh my god! I just noticed.
Oh my goodness gracious! We use that as how you
Horse
say
product.
borscht product.
Mr.
We feed
Mr.
our
Horse.
horses your American canned chips.
Also, we use it for insulation. Now you kept my family warm.
Fun fact: the guy who created Pringles, when he died, had his ashes put into Pringle cans.
Thank you.
Into the chips.
And then he sent them out to stores.
No, not that part. It is on their fireplace mantle,
That
apparently.
kinky bastard.
Anyway, she starts
They could be
sobbing.
inside
She
of
starts
every
sobbing
customer.
because Mr. Pringles has just threatened to kill her son.
Is she turned off by Mr. Pringles, man?
No, she
But
is
am I?
terrified.
I have a half chub. I am.
I ask her, where did this happen?
In my house.
Can you give us the address to your house, please? So we may
She gives you the
investigate.
address, 123 Totally Real Lane.
1, 2, 3.
Something
Totally
tells me
real,
this
Lane.
isn't
We were
real.
just there. That was right across the way from Fake Street.
Yep.
What are you going to do now? Do you want to go back to your house or seek medical
I
attention?
can take you to my
Smithers
house.
walks in at this point. We'll take care of that.
I hope that you'll take good care of her.
Certainly.
I exit and I go to her address.
Alright.
I go with her.
As
Or
you
him.
go, you see that it's the same sort of deal. There's a lot of sugar on the floor in the shape of a person in the middle of the sugar. Outside that, it's pretty wet outside the sugar. Pipes to burst, your usual fare.
I tell them, I'm sure that some of you already figured this out, but I believe these things are hurt by sugar.
No, really?
There's no sugar in Pringles.
What is sugar?
You don't have it in Russia, but it's commonly in like desserts and such.
It's common
What
in good
is dessert?
places.
What?
We only have
What is food?
we only have rhubarb and products made from rhubarb.
We have rhubarb and snow.
We have turnips once a year.
Nothing complements this situation any more than Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's fine piece, Serenade in G minor.
I sure feel
I
like
t-
a G minor.
I tell everyone that, you know what,
Basically,
guys?
Tyrone.
Fantastic poker game earlier, but I'm gonna give you back your mints. I give them back.
Yippee-ki-yay,
oh,
yippee-ki-yay.
I split the mints.
Oh,
and give them
thank
back.
you.
Alright, you all have 3 mints. Congrats.
So I'm making a pipe, blow dart pipe thing that shoots mints. So if any of you guys want to make it, I'm just putting it out there.
Dude, if you suck, that thing's gonna kill you. Alright, I'm gonna
He's
kill.
gonna choke on a mint.
He's
die
gonna.
for a
Oh
second.
no, my breath is minty fresh.
And-
Wait, I thought these were the cyanide ones.
No, these
No.
are just normal mints.
So why did you not let me eat one?
Because we needed to defeat the
only
water
have-
Reagans.
I can just punch.
Attack of the water Reagans.
I can just punch them, dude. It's not a big
They
deal.
are not.
Water Reagans
They do
punch
not
out.
get hurt by
I can
punching.
freeze them with my
So
icy
anyway,
cold
fun fact,
attitude.
Most towns usually have a sewer plant, a sewage treatment plant nearby, or something of that similar, where they keep track of piping and all that. There's also the local public broadcasting station. Just throwing that out there. Smithers is reeking of alcohol.
Oh yeah,
What?
forget
How
we're
late
the
at night
TV.
is it?
It's 3 a.m. in the morning.
Hey, Smithers.
How? What's the last time we slept?
Smithers, do you have potato
28
juice?
hours ago.
I recommend that we
Wait.
we sleep and continue this
Smithers,
tomorrow.
do you have the, how you say, potato vodka?
You mean
I
vodka?
drink whiskey, thank you.
I've had
Jesus.
rhubarb vodka. Rhubarb flavored vodka. Come on,
What
you have to have
sad,
one of
sad person are you?
these. You have to have one of these.
I fought KGB agents, and they're nowhere as sad as this.
Okay.
That is my secret weapon. I make them sad so that they kill themselves. No blood on my hands. I make them kill
Well,
themselves.
it's working on me. I don't care.
I've got the rope ready right now.
At least I'm the one trying. I've been doing this accent for like 3 hours now.
Nobody asked you to.
But I did anyway.
Okay.
Above
He
and
did
beyond.
the accent when
So,
no one else
I
would.
search
Above and
I
beyond
searched the
the call
drawers
of shit.
for bags of sugar. Hey Andrew, I searched the drawers for
You
bags
searched
of.
the fish warehouse for sugar.
Wait, weren't we in our house?
No. Oh yeah, you are.
Alright, so
And
when
all
I
the
think
sugar's
of
on the
fish,
floor.
it
Well-
just immediately comes to me. Sugar, of course. Sugar is heavily involved in the fish process. Where they
I
get
searched the
fish-
kitchen
That's
for
how
sugar.
you bait them with delicious
When
sweet
when you
treats.
catch
All right,
a fish,
you
that's what they make
find,
Swedish
you find like
fish.
you find like half a bag of sugar.
Okay, I take
Okay.
it with,
You
I take
just
it with
dump,
me. That's
you
your
just
items.
dump
What about
sugar
sugary
on a
sweets,
fish.
snack
I'm
cakes,
not really right.
candies?
There's some cookies.
Okay.
Half a cake.
So is there a vacuum
Can I have
cleaner?
Twinkies. Brought to you by Twinkies.
Is there a vacuum cleaner here?
Brought to you by Twinkies.
Wait, is there a
vacuum cleaner
Twinkie?
here?
Yeah.
Can I eat
Okay,
it?
so I plug in the
put the
vacuum
Twinkie in
cleaner
my ass,
and I suck up
Joshy.
the sugar,
Can I eat the
so
Twinkie?
that when water Reagans come to me, I'll reverse
Is there
it and I'll
Twinkie?
blow out the sugar out of
Do vacuums actually reverse?
it. Some can.
What do I feel?
All right.
Vacuums
Sugar
being able to
vacuum.
reverse is purely a cartoon thing because when would I ever want to blow whatever crap I sucked into my vacuum back out onto the floor? Oh, I don't feel like my technique's off. Let me just re-dirty
Alright,
the
you know what?
floor so I can do it again.
You know what? I'll roll mechanics to
Let's not let you know you
reverse
know,
the
to
vacuum.
reverse. Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that.
4.
Is there like a
Does it work?
Alright, you did it.
Alright.
You're competent.
Sugar
So it's
vacuum.
3 a.m. in the morning.
I
You're
once
all
again,
coated down
I
sugar.
recommend that we
Crush the Twinkie in my hand.
I recommend that we take
I'm a jerk
off
where I
for the
like
night.
deep throat that because
I'm
I don't
going
understand
to
how
some
to do it.
bedroom in here and going to sleep.
Alright, you get
Or first
led,
taking a
Yeah,
shower.
ruined.
you get led back to the
You're
house.
I ruined
You
the
take
deep
your shower.
Yeah, you
You
ruined
go
the
to
deep
bed in
throat
the little
Twinkie
girl's
thing.
house. Bedroom.
Why do you have to ruin?
Episode 1 of the podcast, Deep Throat Twinkie thing.
There's two conversations going on right here, like a serious one and deep throat Twinkies.
Exactly.
This is what a political debate should be like.
Hillary, you said
So-
in your 2009 debate that you would rather deep throat a Twinkie than go back on your
Nay,
opinion.
nay.
Now, here on several occasions,
You have both whipped and nay nay. Not once have I seen you deep throat a Twinkie. What is the truth?
that's exactly
What is the truth?
He takes out a box of Twinkies and just start.
I'm sorry, world.
I just have a vacuum strapped on my back.
I'm sleeping in a little girl's room while you guys are deep throating Twinkies.
Okay, I'm going throughout the house.
I'll
and
really take Billy. You're done.
I'm taking the hair out of all the combs and hairbrushes and keeping them in my toolbox.
Okay.
Evidence.
Next morning,
I'm trying to find the rubbing alcohol in the bathroom,
you found it.
so I drink it.
Okay, well,
That is quality liquor in my country.
Isopropyl.
Oh god.
That's a good move.
this music.
This music.
That's just me like shit faced on the floor.
First off, in the morning, I go to the sewage treatment plant.
Alright, you go to the sewage treatment plant. Hi, my name's Bob. Who are you? Why are you a plumber? I don't remember any plumber in this town. They died.
Is this the blind guy? No, that's Boris.
Yeah, Boris died 10 years ago.
Is Bob blind?
No.
Can I make him blind?
You can make anyone blind, but the water Reagans.
Yeah.
Have you seen any aliens?
Don't.
Are you... is
We're
this
lo-
one of them,
We're
special people I
She
hear
is how
about?
you say
We're
it.
local agents.
trainee?
We need to ask you a few questions and possibly interfere with
Oh,
some
right,
of your
right.
work.
So this is the fish
Yip-
factory guy, right?
Yippee
No,
This is the sewage
ki
treatment plant.
So what's your name?
Hi! Well,
Yippee-ki-yo.
I really want to know.
Yippee yippee.
Have there been any
Cowboy
strange occurrences
shotgun.
around here? Possibly with.
A lot of pipes bursting recently.
That makes a monkey out of me.
Do you
But
know?
I'll make a woman out of you.
Do you know
Learned all your English from Rig.
Do you know what is causing these bursts?
I don't know. It's cold right now. It generally happens about that time of year, you know.
Now,
What?
I'm gonna have to ask you, could we turn off the water for the town?
No.
What if I
No.
gave you a signed
It will
copy
only
of
it will
Reagan
only
Gets
be
Frisky?
for it'll only be for a day.
No.
I pull out my gun. How about now? I'll give you this
Wait,
whole gun.
Wait. Alright, forget your secret.
I'm pointing at him threateningly, but I'm trying to tell him that I'll give him the
He
gun.
whips out a double barrel from beneath his desk.
Do you want to trade guns?
Sure.
Okay.
You trade guns.
How about now? I say, pointing the shotgun at him.
No.
You want to trade again?
Sure.
I'm just watching this. Still,
He holds the gun in his left hand. How about now?
No.
Wait, hold it sideways. Give it to me.
I hand the gun to Tyrone.
Tyrone holds the gun sideways. What about now?
No.
Is that your best black voice? Just making
Here,
your
give
voice
me your
like,
gun, Tyrone.
a note deeper.
How
I'm
about
so
now?
white.
Like what? Why do you want to know this? Like, what? Why do you even care so much about water?
There are some recent occurrences. We believe that
We are anti-water protesters. We are anti-water protesters.
We-
protest the use of excess use of water.
We're
So many people
hippies.
have drowned, and it's all water's fault.
there have been recent disappearances. We
You have to,
believe
like-
this is related
you have to, like,
the
sock me
bursts
on the
of
nose when
these
you did
water.
that.
If
Jesus.
there is no water running for at least the day, we can solve this problem, and we can run it and prevent any deaths or disappearances.
But
of any
also we
further people.
protest water.
I mean, that'd be great and all, except that I can't turn off the water. I mean, I could turn off this water over here in this reservoir, but there's a reservoir a little ways down the road that we abandoned a couple years
Is
back.
it blow upable?
I mean, yeah,
Blow up.
but I think I'd have to report you for that, Connie. But
Huh?
Go on a napalm
I
spray?
mean, even
But
if I
he
turn off the
couldn't
water over
report it
here,
if
I
he
can't
was-
do anything about that water because it's still
Can I
hooked up to
see
that
the water?
reservoir.
But would
No.
would less water be flowing?
If we made him blind, he
Not
could
really. I
report.
mean, there'd just be more water flowing from the abandoned place.
Can I please see the water?
Wait, if it's abandoned, how's it distributing water?
Yeah, sure.
Do you know how much money it costs to seal up one of the main pipes?
Yeah, but you have to regulate it, so somebody at least has to be there. If it's
Not
abandoned,
really. I mean, a tree was submerged there a couple years
Put
ago.
all
but-
20 points.
I'm gonna put. I'm
That
gonna roll
was in the,
bullet
um,
resistance. 5. You gotta beat that.
I roll anti-bullet resistance.
Could you all please leave?
Um, would,
Podcast over.
would you be willing to turn off this water supply?
No.
Yeah, it will still be
Wait.
flowing from the others.
Wait,
No.
wait.
Maybe
Tyrone
maybe I
has
have to
a
use
solution.
my.
I woke up this
Tommy
morning
woman
and I
with
came to my
charms.
job, and you know what I thought? Wow, maybe it'll be a
Flash
nice,
your
easy
hammer.
day. You know, worst thing that might happen is
Flash your
a drunk might
flash your
have
thigh.
pissed into the water supply.
Rarely
Instead,
seen in
I've
Russia.
got a commie, I've got a crazy, I've got whatever white boy
I
over
take-
here
I
is,
take offense
and
to
I've
it.
got
I take-
Captain Cripple over here telling me what to do.
I take offense to the term commie. I am as American-blooded as the rest of you. You know, apple pie and
He fires the shotgun in the air. Just
Granny
please leave.
Apple Smith pie,
Please leave.
football.
Please leave.
I leave.
So we
Before
leave.
I leave, I throw a cookie at him.
That'll show him.
5.
It hits him in the face.
Take that,
He
Reagan!
fires a rock salt round into your back.
In my country, that is how it's called get fucked.
I just got get fucked. Help!
So
do
there's
not use
rocks
my
all in
terms.
my back.
Do not culturally appropriate me.
So I think we only need to shut off the other reservoir. 'cause
This
that one has
podcast
the-
brought to you by
tree in the
Cultural
We
water.
need
Appropriation.
to, we
The
need to
TV
blow
had
it
the
up.
tree in
We
the water.
need to blow it up.
Okay, wait, shush. What
Let's-
was your idea, Tyrone?
So the other reservoir, the fine gentleman who shot a shotgun at you, I applaud him.
Just so bleeding.
He he mentioned that there was a
Car
submerged
drives
tree.
by with his radio on, you're crying.
So he said there was a submerged tree in the other reservoir.
I believe that we should investigate it first. And
Oh
then
yes, you
decide
remember
what we're
the transmission? It did.
Yes.
How do you say
submerged tree.
No,
Yes,
hold-
we know.
hold on.
We already figured that out.
submerged tree? Yeah, it was in the transmission. So I think that tree may be linked to the alien somehow. Do we agree? Do we agree on this? If not, I mean, you can forward
Are
an
you
alternate-
banned from Russia? Because I'd really like you to go back.
I am just saying, it may be a possible link.
Yes.
Well, that's.
I have
we
an
just
idea.
Said that.
You see Smithers sitting in the van.
Take
just
note, I'm
drinking.
so
I asked
I'm so
Smithers if he
fucked
can
up on
drive us to
rubbing
this
alcohol.
reservoir.
This is in character. I'm so fucked up on robbing alcohol.
As you all start driving towards there, you just hear some lovely Louis Armstrong.
Are we going to the one that's in use or the abandoned one?
The
abandoned
abandoned
one.
All right, so I can
All
pull
right.
this up, right?
What if we split up into 2 teams based on our skill level and appropriate? What is one to say?
All right, can you?
Specialization in specific fields.
All right, can you?
Say
light
if
the
we had
fuse?
someone who specialized in some kind of electronic signal receiver or transistor sent over to the broadcasting station to somehow, let's say, be involved with the signal, and then we had a secondary team which was not specialized in such enterprises over to the reservoir and then deal with that gobbledygook.
I
am surprised you know words that
I'm
big.
going to the reservoir.
I believe that you're better suited to go to the broadcasting station.
Oh,
You
then-
two.
Why is that?
What? I blow reservoir up. That is what I do.
Why
That's
are we going
exactly
to
why
the-
we don't want you there.
Why are
Go
we
with
going
him.
to the
fuck are you
broadcasting
going to
station?
do otherwise? Stare at it angrily? No,
So-
you blow it up. That is what you do with an abandoned
if
reservoir.
we need to, I have explosive experience during the war.
I am an explosive
I was in a
woman.
war.
That is what I do. That is why I made this character in the first place.
What?
You're scaring me.
Bit of fourth wall breaking there.
Immersion is shattered.
I have-
Zero.
I
I had six
literally
seconds.
thought of,
Smithers is just staring blankly ahead as we're
So,
driving.
Smithers,
I'm like,
can
I
you
was-
drop them off at the broadcasting station, please?
I'm like staticking out right now. I literally put explosives as my character first before I thought of what my character is. I am explosives. That is what I do.
As
Okay.
I
he
vomit
speeds up,
out of fear.
he speeds up next to the public broadcasting station and kicks you both out the back.
We didn't settle on anything yet.
Why
Yeah,
are
we
we
did.
here?
We don't
did.
know anything about electronics.
He has the teeth that can just bite into the.
Why am I with him?
I begin gripping your shoulder with the strength of an orangutan. I'm in pain.
Okay, so we go
You
to
think
the lake.
this is some good music?
I need to go somewhere and nurse for a while.
So we're now going to the abandoned
Why do I
reservoir
get
with
stuck with the
Mr.
fuck
Johnson. Was it?
Yeah. Well,
I would have
you
a
know,
serious
Miss
campaign like
Agent
one.
Smithers
Agent
and,
Smithers.
It's
and
so
Mr.
hard,
Johnson's the head.
Okay, yeah. We're going to the abandoned reservoir with Agent Smithers.
Hank was a
All right,
She wasn't a fuck.
they drove off to there.
She was a serious.
As
she
you-
was a
as you pull
seriously
up,
fucked idiot.
You see a tree stuck in the water.
I go investigate and I use 2 occult studies.
I walk. How big is the reservoir?
Small lake size.
I begin just walking around the shore of it,
Alright, Hank, Hank,
looking for anything
you
suspicious.
do
My name is
what?
All right, I have a
Legs.
7.
All right, you see some energy
Alright,
burns
Rita,
around the
you
place.
do what you will with the transmitter. Say, I will go
what
to
would-
the reservoir. Yeah?
Is there anything else I can investigate there?
There's a locked door. To the
Where?
reservoir.
By the way, I'm
Where?
walking over to the reservoir now.
No, you're not. You're at the
I
broadcasting
left
station.
him there.
Okay.
Where
well,
am I?
It is far
I say,
away.
pulling out my gun, approaching the broadcasting station. What time of day is it? Is it nighttime or daytime, basically?
About 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
2 o'clock in the afternoon. Good. So people are here.
That is why I'm not with him.
Wait. Okay. You know, what? I'm not necessarily grabbing my gun. All right. Odds, I grab a gun. Evens, I grab something random from the toolbox.
Very well.
Evens, okay.
You grab the suicide manual.
I have the suicide manual. I walk into the front door. Am I, like, hassled by security or what have
You
you?
see a secretary staring at you bored.
Are you saying you have a gun and a suicide manual in your hand?
I don't have the gun. I have the suicide. I'm just
Okay.
like, rolling to see if I grab my gun or something random from my kit. And say, where's the leak? Are you the Pringles man?
Yeah.
Are you the guy from the chips?
Are you Mr. Pringles?
Yes.
Right down this way, sir. That you get put in front of a TV camera with a bunch of Pringles ads behind you. You see a bunch of kids in front of you. See a bunch of kids in front of you.
You're still holding the suicide
as you see
manual.
security escorting away a man who's dressed up as Mr. Pringles offset. And you see a teleprompter in front of you that simply reads the Pringles Hour to try to connect with the youth.
The Pringles Hour to try and connect with the youth.
I'm glad I ditched him.
All right,
Now, kids, there's something you need to know about television. It is evil and inherently wrong. There are creatures from out beyond the stars taking on a liquid, a sort of,
Water
what we'll say,
rain.
hydrogous form. Hydracious form.
Dihydrogen
And-
monoxide.
Meanwhile-
And copying the form of both our beloved late politicians and movie stars and possible politicians of tomorrow, and trying to abuse their psychophysical powers to take you from your homes and harm your families. So I must alert you, children.
I just
Do not watch television.
Meanwhile, one of the men in black who are stationed about the town is walking out back and cut the broadcast line.
And if I say, reaching into my toolbox, hold on.
oh god.
Holding a plunger like a gun. And if I catch any of you snot-nosed bastards watching TV tonight, I will jump right out of the can and kill your family. I was in a war. I can kill a suburban household.
Man, nothing fits family genocide quite like Symphony in D minor.
I don't think that's genocide unless there's like a family.
I am
race.
killing all families.
All families. Homos, orphans, you're safe.
Okay, so meanwhile, at the reservoir,
So we go to the locked door and
I've checked one of the burn marks first.
All right.
There's like a dam, right?
Seems to be a high energy blast. Yeah, there is a dam.
Okay,
All right,
we,
I'm just walking on top of it now.
you're not close. You're
about 10 miles away.
we
Is the van nearby?
No.
we go into
Smithers?
the
Smithers
door.
is over
Or it's a locked
there.
door.
okay, it's a locked door, yeah.
It's a locked door.
Smithers, where's the van?
I look for any windows for the building that has a locked door.
There's some iron bars, and inside you can see a concrete wall with a spray paint fucks with it on it.
Is there an unoccupied car lying nearby?
There's a cop eating a donut outside his car.
Oh god.
No, please don't. Please don't make it to the reservoir. You're gonna fuck everything.
Is there an unoccupied car not within the cop's line of sight?
Roll infiltration for that.
There's
I
a
guess.
school bus.
Alright, I go up to the school bus.
Well, you have to keep your cover, so you need children in the school bus. You have to go
It's
back
about
to the
3
broadcasting
o'clock in the
station.
afternoon right now, so
Oh,
the
school's
being
just
let
getting
out.
I knew it! Alright. Is the school bus unlocked?
Yes. The
Alright.
bus driver went off to go take a smoke.
Who locked
Alright.
the school bus? Who would steal
Yeah.
a school bus?
What sort of
That's what I'm going for. Alright, so I get in the school bus. Are the keys in the ignition?
Yeah.
Alright, I turn it on.
God.
Wow, people in America are so trusting.
Behind you look into the mirror and you see a bunch of children sitting down.
About children, we are taking.
How many children are you going to kill?
You look different today.
About children, we are taking. How you say?
Wait. So
Field
the
trip.
bus driver stopped for a smoke by the reservoir in the middle of
No.
nowhere.
As in, he's right outside of a school. And this is the 60s, so it doesn't matter. And the
Yeah.
bus driver's taking a smoke right now.
We are taking a field trip to how you say? Reservoir. All right, let's go.
I tried
This looks
to break through the
reservoir's
locked
the
door.
other way.
Thank you, little one.
I try to kick the locked door.
All right.
Or how does it look first?
Old, kind of rusty.
I'm putting 2 athletics into this. I got a 4.
You kick open the door, and a laser bolt suddenly flies right by you and sears off one of your eyebrows.
No, not my wonderful eyebrows.
That freak out women.
Followed by another blast that hits you right in the shoulder. 5 damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Man, Chad's taking all the damage this campaign.
You mean
That's
the
him.
only damage? Oh.
Yeah, the only damage.
Oh, well, I didn't take damage
So-
because I was shot with
You
salt.
see 2
Did I-
Mr. Bobos holding laser rifles pointing them at
Do
you.
they look liquid?
No, they're Mr. Bobos.
Alright.
Okay.
I try to duck behind the not in the line of fire, like out of the door opening,
Alright.
I like how we just.
and
I like how we just couldn't
try to
have
peek.
fucking children.
oh god,
Another hit, 3 damage.
god,
It hits you. This one hits you squarely in the ear.
god.
You hear your flesh sizzling.
How does health work? It's just how many points you put into it, right?
Yeah.
It could have said a negative, but I don't think you
Negative
died.
10, you die.
Yeah. What's he at now?
Negative 6 to 9, you're basically Captain Cripple.
What's he at now?
I don't know.
I tell him,
What are you at?
fire at them.
What
I'm
point?
at 6.
Okay, I pull out my.
I have 16 health.
Since there's 2 of them, I grab out my sugar vacuum, and I start spraying
They're
sugar.
not liquid.
Okay. I just pull out my 44 and turn it sideways, and that adds to my accuracy.
Minus 2 accuracy.
Okay, I turn it back upright, and
Realizing that this is a serious situation.
I'm blowing up this dam.
and I pop a cap in them. All right.
-2 for jive.
4.
It hits one of them in the shoulder, and it's like a BB hits them.
Okay, so I pull out my.
A blast flies right by you, slightly singeing the shoe polish on your face.
It reveals a bit of your whiteness.
He messed up. All right. I pull out. I pull out my sugar pipe gun just to see if it damages them, and I grab
Episode
one.
You
one.
roll a
Black
1, you
Range.
start choking. That's all I'm saying.
No. Okay. So
what else do we have besides the gun?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
I
I go over to the window and see if I can get a sight on them.
Alright.
okay. So
You see?
where's my shooting? Okay, I have 3 in shooting. I'll put all 3 into shooting, and I will aim for one of their mouths.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Alright, you're gonna shoot a monkey in the mouth. Go for it.
With sugar.
Okay.
4. So that's
You
a
hit them in
7.
the face.
What happens? 1.
They aim their rifle at you and fire again. They miss.
What?
Do I see them from the window?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to shoot them from the side flanking them.
Okay.
Shooting. I'll put in 1.3.
You hit them. Not much. Slight bleeding. They fire a shot, but it misses. But maybe you guys should retreat.
First I want to.
Before I leave, I'm just going to look for anything in the room that looks like, if shot, might blow up.
Yeah, that's
And I'm gonna roll for explosive devices with this, using 2 points. 6.
Alright, you see a small, half-full can of gas.
Before I leave, then I'm going to shoot at it. I'm putting in 2 points. 4.
Okay, you hit it. It blasts. They're slightly singed.
Okay, and
They
then I'm
fire
going.
at you guys.
then I'm going to
It hits
run.
Tyrone in the leg for 4 damage.
I like how they're just like dying, and I'm just trying to convince a school bus full of children that I am in fact their teacher.
I
find it- I find it
I'm-
pure-
You're a bus driver.
I'm running
I find
away
a pair
from
of
the
glasses
building.
underneath the dashboard.
Smithers
like,
opens up the
"I-
van door.
Get in!
Oh, but they could
I
see.
jump in.
As you
Well,
guys
I'm
start
driving
driving
the
away.
right side of the road,
Okay,
this is
take it from
dangerous.
the base, don't you think?
Do you think it's underwater, or do you think it was through that building?
I don't know, but I have something. I have a
left or
protocol
right?
for this, but first we gotta get your friends. As you guys are driving by, a school bus passes by. What's that, Red?
Red?
He screeches on the brakes, turns around, drives in front of the bus, stops, rushes out with his gun, aims it at the driver's side.
Wait, what?
Miss Litchfield, what's happening?
You see Agent Smithers holding up a gun. Get in the van, Red!
Miss Litchfield.
Wait,
Miss
are
Litchfield,
we
we're so
anywhere
far
near the
from our
reservoir?
houses.
No.
Nope, you're about 5 miles away.
Miss Litchfield, we can't
I've
drive. Miss Litchfield, Miss
We
Litchfield.
are at
Miss
the field.
Litchfield, Algernon wet himself.
very historic fields. So just go out. Do not get down the road. Just go out and explore. Have a great time. I will be back.
I go home.
Not so soon. Just
You hear
play
the sound
amongst
of cop
yourselves and tell
sirens.
Nothing attracts cops more than white children crying.
I get out of the bus.
As you guys drive away in a van, you see cops surrounding the school bus. As you guys are driving by, meanwhile, you're just sitting there rambling to these kids about Agent Orange and MK Ultra.
They put him in my teeth. I can't remember what my mammy looks like.
At
What's
this point,
the-
they're crying while the studio directors are just staring like,
Well, they're
is this
slowly
Mr. Pringle?
escorting one child at a time, hoping I don't notice.
Is
which
this
I do not.
Is this Mr. Pringle?
I think it is. He looks like him.
I mean, these chips are popular, but for how long?
As they're just staring.
Well, hey, look, Disney's still popular, and we all know how he feels about the Jews.
Mr.
You're right.
Mr. Smithers runs in, Agent Smithers runs in, grabs you by the back of your neck, and starts pulling you away. Sorry, kids. Mr. Pringles has to leave now.
Wait,
All right, I'm
with
rolling
him
to see
back
if I
at
have a
the-
flashback.
Wait, so he came in the van, so I'm with him.
Okay, never mind.
He came in the van, so I'm with him.
You're in the van with us, yes.
Everyone's in the van now.
Wait,
Well,
including
okay,
All
those
right, I want
two?
to ask,
Yeah.
how much authority do we have over like the U.S. military?
0. But you know what we do have? Military toys.
Can we?
You know what?
Can
I
I
just
plug the reservoir yet?
Yeah, can we
Yes.
I gave the
napalm
Men
the
in Black an
reservoir?
excuse to cut off the broadcasting, so, in theory, we've staved off the children being abducted for a night.
Alright, fellas, what we're gonna do
Maybe
is we're
it's
gonna have to wait
accelerated.
till night. But you know, I'm calling in base. How many of you like flying?
Yeah.
I like flying.
I'm not.
I
a
learned
bird.
on the streets of Compton.
Compton.
I am familiar with flying,
I don't
at
think
least.
Compton in the 60s, it may or may not have been a prominent, tough black community.
I flew
was-
once when the how you say the roads were iced over by several at least mile thick ice.
Mile thick ice.
Mile
It
thick.
was.
Do you know how high a mile is up in the air?
It was how
How do you
say
breathe in Russia?
Siberia.
Oh, Siberia. They're so far below sea level, it checks out. It's the Marianas Trench of the Eastern Bloc.
Yes, yes.
Hey, it's
Use that-
basically a hole in the earth.
Yeah.
But you guys get led back to a little outside of the town to a small field. It's by this point it's fairly late at night, and you suddenly hear a helicopter whirring as a Huey helicopter on one side and M60 on the other side, a rocket launcher lands with 2 men in black carrying M16 sitting in the sitting in the hollow. Yeah,
Is it a ghost
in the
chopper?
pit. No.
Ghost chopper.
In the
You see a bunch. You see crates filled with grenades, and some canisters of Agent Orange. And,
Why do we need to kill plants?
For good measure.
have you seen that stuff? Hurt Organics.
We're gonna give the aliens cancer.
It's like Agent Orange. Oh yes, we'll kill all the plants in that reservoir.
23 drums of molasses.
Oh, perfect.
Hey, that's sugar, baby.
Yeah, man.
Drop it like a depth charge.
and some AKs.
okay.
Oh yes, AKs. Oh boy.
Strap in.
Stravoy.
Are you guys ready? Are you ready to end it?
How many kids are near the reservoir?
I mean,
Too many.
Drop the Agent Orange.
So we have to be certain. Any of those children could be a water Reagan.
None of them are near the reservoir outside the ones kidnapped.
I pull out my gun.
So
I
that's
gotta
like
save the children.
so
Go
that's
on
like-
without me.
So that's like 72 children that
Yeah.
are currently kidnapped and put inside the reservoir?
Like I said, Agent Orange.
No, we're not killing.
We're not
children.
doing Asian orange.
I picked the weapon
killed
that is
Asians.
most familiar to me,
Okay.
And they were
As you
mine
got,
orange.
are you guys set up?
Yeah.
and I grab a bunch of grenades.
I grab
as many
grenades.
as I can carry.
I am covered with. If someone looks at me the wrong way, I'll detonate.
So as you guys start riding out, which weapons do you wish to grab? There's a heavy-duty M60 and a rocket launcher strapped to the helicopter.
Rocket launcher.
What?
I'll take the
What weapon was used mostly in the Vietnam War?
M16 or
Oh.
AK, depending on your side. But-
Yeah.
Alright, well,
what's
I'll
that
pick an
launcher?
M16.
He's more familiar with the AK.
Alright,
I'm more
fun
familiar
fact,
with the
Legs
rocket
was a
launcher.
60 gunner in NAM, so he's clicking back into his
He's
old
getting
ways.
into war mode right
Yeah.
now.
I'm picking the M16 and I'm packing
is
say,
no
like
longer legs,
5
he is now
frag grenades and
Walker
2
Legman.
Raging Orange.
Okay.
Private first
I grab-
class,
Pete
Walker
Legman.
Legman.
I
There is also a grenade launcher to launch the canisters of Agent Orange.
okay. I grabbed the grenade launcher of Agent Orange. Of
Of course,
Agent
you would be
Orange.
the one to build the toxic weapon.
What is
Because you're
that?
toxic.
That's true. Your character.
Are you saying that because
alone.
I'm black?
No, because you're playing a white man dressed as a black man.
And plus, you're
So
just
many
toxic.
layers of irony, I can't even tell.
Okay. So I take the Asian Orange grenade launcher,
Asian
and I take 2 grenades and an AK. Okay.
Basically, Laotians. Sorry, Laotians. I'd like to apologize to all Laotians. My Laotian manager, Laoma,
Dude, it's fine. They can't afford internet.
my 10th grade Laotian
They're the
teacher.
poorest country on earth. That is legitimate. I'm justified in saying that.
Anyway, so as you guys have now flown within sight of the reservoir, seems pretty quiet at this time of night. You also happen to see large flashing lights behind you from cop cars still hunting down the kids.
Can I aim at the school bus?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you hear Smithers cocking a rifle behind you.
Ah, Stravoy.
Okay.
Struzinadze.
I
So
struck up a cigarette. War is hell.
Whoa, you got serious.
Yeah,
So-
you'll see it's in the night, comrade. No.
I just like tear my shirt to reveal like a tattoo that says something like "Born to Kill" or "Forgive me, Mama."
no,
Born to
mammy.
fill out.
Forgive me,
Forgive
mammy.
me, mammy. And then like 30 what is it, like tally marks for every Vietnamese person I kill.
All right. I say we just open up on the building, like everything we got.
There are hostages. There are
Hostages?
captured.
This Rainbow
There are?
Six?
Yes, there's the children. 72 of them apparently. Or
Wait, they got
32.
taken by the alien?
Yep.
I missed
Sponsored
that
by
part.
Tom
We don't
Clancy's
want to. We don't
Rainbow
want to kill
Six
them. We have
Siege.
to. We have to be strategic about this.
We said hostage.
Okay.
A few casualties are acceptable, but we can't just bomb the
Oh,
place.
holy crap. You just suffered a war flashback.
Oh yes.
You are
And in that
currently
moment,
at, you
I
are
was in Da
currently
Nang.
holding an armor-piercing bullet filled M60 flying within view of the reservoir and concrete building.
I begin firing wildly at the reservoir. Get some! Get some!
You all hear as you see huge chunks of concrete being ripped off the building and the dam.
Hey, stop it, comrade. No. Okay, no, I wanted to blow it up.
I roll.
Alright.
I roll athletics to
I
tackle.
try to
him.
pull him back from.
Are you sure you want to tackle a man in full non-mode?
Okay. No.
I try to pull him
Spurred
back
on by the
gently.
M60 shooting, I aim my rocket launcher at the dam.
Alright.
Gotta cut off the supply lines. Fire the Agent Orange into the rice fields. Welcome to the rice fields.
Are you gonna be following Sergeant Legman right now?
I'm pulling him back calmly,
Busy
like
aiming my
gently.
rocket
roll.
launcher.
Okay.
4.
Well,
He knocks you in the face.
So you're gonna try to roll athletics or reassurance?
No, you just jerked back and kicked him and hit him in the face. You nearly fell
Alright,
out
can
the
I aim
door.
my rocket launcher at the dam?
Yep.
Can I fire my
Yep.
rocket launcher?
I try to grab him.
Alright, I'm putting 4 into this.
I'm putting 2 points into
Alright, let's
pulling him back. I got a 4, pulling him back.
10.
God,
You fire
all
you
your
fire
athletic
a rocket.
not all of
You
it.
fire a rocket and it slams through the dam, cracking it open as it's filling up the local field filled with children and cops.
You're the most incompetent people in the world.
I just
Why were you hired into this prestigious program?
They're in the trees. I'm shooting all the trees.
As the water starts to slowly drain from the reservoir, you see the shape of a UFO sunk in the very bottom of the reservoir, slowly peeking out.
All right,
It's like it's moving.
It's not moving, but you can
Just
see
like
it.
take off my pep.
You can see lights from it.
Stop shooting. You see that in the water?
that's a UFO. The Vietnamese are hiding in there. No.
Don't shoot it. We can use it.
Oh, I already threw
Alright.
my grenade vest at it.
Did you?
Okay.
I would have to roll for that.
All right, let's land near the UFO and see if we can learn anything.
I'm just gonna blow it up.
We're going in on the ground.
All right, we all go out, and I go out with my
Now,
Agent
all I'm
Orange.
saying is you might want to follow the sergeant of Nam as he's going through one
In
of his
fact, I actually
flashbacks.
did lead my platoon.
Yeah.
So who am I in your war vision?
All right.
Russian.
You're Buckle. All right, you were Rodriguez. And you were my delightful black best friend Camaro. No, because his dad fixed Camaros.
Camaro.
We all had our
Is
names.
that his street name?
One of the in war, you know, everyone's got
How
their
come I
names.
didn't get a street
So,
name?
I'm leading
You
us
don't
down. Buckle,
What the heck are you playing?
Buckle and Camaro. You take East Wing. You're a Bravo team. Buckle, you're not Buckle. Shit, Rodriguez. We're Bravo team. We're taking the right flank. All right.
Right.
I'm still carrying the M60, mind you.
Alright. And you're still carrying the Agent Orange grenade launcher.
Yeah, great. That will all get canceled.
Oh, by the way, there is some gas masks in the
All right, I put on a
I
gas
put on the
mask.
gas mask.
I'm
guys might wanna
unfamiliar
do
with
it.
the gas mask, so I put it on upside down.
And what are you
Normally
doing?
I am also putting on the gas mask.
Alright, wrong way.
I was there for the deployment of Agent Orange.
By this point,
Well,
you're
what?
just seeing the reservoir as a hill that Charlie's taken, and you're ready to take it back.
Okay, I throw a grenade at the UFO. Okay, no. I go closer to the UFO and
I
inspect
charge
it.
in.
So
with
we
him.
see it through the water.
I
Well,
that
no, the water's
moment,
drained now. It's
war
just in
made
a
us
very
mad.
muddy hole.
Even
Okay.
me.
Does it look? I look to see if there are any openings on it.
Wait, I can look.
A door slowly opens, and you see two Bobos walk out and start open fire.
I tried to take cover.
Alright.
I fire one canister of Agent Orange just so they get space cancer later on. This is that's the long term.
You do know
And
that Agent Orange burns the skin horrifically, right?
Okay, I fire Agent Orange at him.
Alright, roll. Explosives.
Explosive.
Everything's gonna die.
I got a 3.
It tumbles behind them and it fills up the entry corridor with Agent Orange slowly. But through a draft from the UFO, the Agent Orange has now covered the entire battlefield.
Oh my god.
The
We have
outside
gas
battle.
masks. Or no, that won't help my skin.
All right, Bravo team, what's happening?
I did.
You two are Bravo team?
No, yeah, we're Bravo team.
Okay. You are
I'm so
seeing your
sorry.
entire face, the entire field of view filled up with Agent Orange. I'll also give you some white phosphorus grenades. But
Oh my god.
this is Vietnam military here, baby. But so you see the Bobos are starting to scream and scratch at their skin.
You like that, Charlie? You like that? I begin firing on them.
While they're
I roll.
distracted, I also go to fire it.
I fire 2.
I put 3 points of shooting into this.
I got a 5. I got a 6.
4.
I'm
You
shooting.
two start to stumble them back. Your armor-piercing M60 bullets rip straight through their body, and they fall into pieces.
I got a 2 for shooting.
You hit next to them. It really spooks their corpses.
Okay, so now let's go inspect the alien craft, and I'm going to inspect it. and I'm going to
The
take.
field is full of skin melting gas. Maybe
The
we should
UFO
wait
is
until it
currently
clears
melting
out.
my skin.
When I
Wait,
see you in hell,
I got it.
expect you to hold the door
Called
for
it.
me.
I call the helicopter to come down, and the wind from the blades will spread out the
Alright,
Agent Orange.
you blow away the Agent Orange towards the town.
Yes.
No!
No, it'll dissipate. It'll dissipate.
Well, you
Let's hope.
you better hope that 10 miles is large enough to dissipate,
It'll dissipate.
clouds of Agent Orange from killing
Yeah,
the
it was
entire
one
town.
canister.
I try to call into the helicopter to redirect the Agent Orange into just some wilderness instead of the town.
Just
Great,
kill
you-
the entire forest.
That's better than the
You know,
town.
Agent Orange's whole purpose is to kill plants, right?
Yes, but it's better than killing people.
But the town is an alien, though.
The whole town is an alien. The whole town is one
It makes
Vietnamese
sense
plot.
now.
I'm just imagining this while an orange gas is coming to the town and people are clawing at their
once
mouths.
this is over and done, we're gonna wake up and this is all simulation and we're kicked out of the...
Okay, so
Kicked out of the OIOAM.
Agent Orange is destroying the forest, but we're fine. So I run to the
I follow behind him.
I run to the UFO and I go to the controls and start to work at it with my Asian or
Asians master.
Did somebody say Asian?
with my alien studies. I'll put 2, 3 into it. You know what? 4. I have none left. Okay.
You're looking at the outside of the craft?
No, I'm inside because the corridor
you're
was
inside.
open. Yeah, I'm at the controls right now.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's 8.
So what are you doing? Just poking at buttons?
Trying to make it to fly.
Oh my god.
You
I'm
press-
inside with him.
You
by
press
the
a
way.
button and the door opens. You see water Reagans surrounded by children. Friend time!
I got this. I pull out my sugar vacuum. Okay.
I pull out my bag, but I'm not doing anything with it yet. The bag of sugar.
I'm currently
Okay.
shooting at the corpses.
So I roll for sugar vacuum.
Sure.
Roll
And
for sugar packet.
I love you.
so I have none left in shooting, so this better be good. 6. All right.
You spray and they dissolve screaming. All the children now look severely confused.
And now I shoot Agent Orange into the
How many children are there?
72.
Oh
In
my
one
god,
room.
we saved them!
Well,
Agent Orange.
Agent Orange starting to leak in. Better start before the cancer sets in.
I look around the aircraft some more.
I direct
A
the
small
children out.
child walks up to you.
Okay.
Okay.
A piece of
Question.
metal stuck in its head.
Do I see these as children or do I see these as really small Vietnamese soldiers?
Vietnamese.
No! No! No!
Wait, South Vietnamese or North Vietnamese?
To you, it all looks the same.
No.
All right.
Alright, wait, hold on. I grab him. Because I am...
Wait, put
One
out
of the kids grabs onto you and detonates.
Me?
Oh.
This
This is straight Nam right here.
A green
Wait, he
gas
grabs onto
sprays through
Mr.
the entire building.
We have gas
Thankfully,
masks
we're in
on.
gas masks.
I look at all the children.
They all have metal implants, and they're all getting ready to walk towards you.
Buckle, get down! I
Stop
say,
boy.
I
tackle
take
him.
out the Agent Orange.
Does he not?
Personally, I
No,
think
our
the
skin
white
is going-
phosphorus would be better in this situation.
I take out a frag grenade. And I
okay,
throw 2
okay,
into
all right.
the middle.
Action time. All right, I'm gonna put all my athletic points into this.
Remember
all
they-
5 I have left.
Wait.
Okay,
I was-
I'm taking 2 grenades, pulling them with my teeth, throwing them as I grab both Camaro and Buckle, and I hit the dirt, saying, "Camaro, Buckle, hit the
Oh,
dirt."
so I'm just fucked then. Hold on, no, I have a... Remember when I said I had a grenade vest earlier? So, I have a piece of string that connects all the pins. And I pull the string.
You don't need to connect all the. If you pull one and toss the whole vest.
Yeah, so, okay, I
Chain
pull one
reaction.
and just toss it towards the children.
Alright,
Oh my god.
Alright, what would that be? Athletics?
yes.
Put 6 into this.
I'm,
11.
I'm hiding behind a very sturdy metal or alien metal thing.
I got an 8 for my dual grenades and saving heroic tackle.
I'm just
So is
standing
it just
there.
normal grenades, or are you throwing in some
white
orange?
phosphorus.
Oh, white phosphorus, great.
I'm standing there.
Congrats, fellas, you did it. You just destroyed 71 children-shaped bio-bombs. And
There's
so you
2
get,
left though. Or
No, you killed
One.
all of them. Every single one. The 72nd one blew itself up on you. So congrats, you just killed 71 children.
Yay!
Yay.
That was my original plan.
That adds to my kill count. It's my boy.
Jesus, you're so messed
As
up.
you
Alright.
all get let out and flown back to base, as they press the button to fill your mouth with LSD from your tooth, so that way you calm down.
Oh god. 1 year from now, there will be a horrific music festival.
Woodstock.
In some muddy nowhere town, a black man will wear women's clothing and
Is this a simulation? Because this feels like a simulation.
No, welcome to the OIO, babe. As you
LSD
all,
makes me see the future.
the next day, you all are in the debriefing room. So I must congratulate all of you on stopping the alien scheme to send children biobombs through our nation to contaminate us with a super plague. There are some problems though.
Plague?
Yeah. Well, first off,
Are
the
we-
plague was well, no, you're fine. We decontaminated you. That's why we forced you into that vat of hydrogen peroxide. But there is some problems. One, the Agent Orange destroyed 80 acres of land and just so happened to kill half the population of the Californian condor.
It was one canister.
And it was right next to the Californian Condor Nature Reserve. Congrats.
Oh god, no. Not the
Don't worry.
condors.
Don't worry, Johnny Cash killed most of them anyway, so... Hey, topical joke if you know what I'm talking about. But, also, well, you see, the pipe in the reservoir still had some water in it, and when you released the plague, it still sent that plague-ridden water into the town. So right now, we're busy burning the bodies of 1,100 people and wiping it off the map. However,
Music.
Is there good news to this?
yes. First off, we have a nearly intact UFO, which is very nice. And, you stopped an alien plot. And what's 1,100... What's 1,172 lives compared to America? So anyway, as a reward, I've given you all 10 extra recreation tokens. Now you're at 20.
I killed about
Monopoly's
seven
on
Except for
trying
me.
to fly
I
back.
used 10 already.
Yep. And, ooh, what else should I give you? Nothing really. I mean, this was just your first mission. You did kill 1,172 people. Hey, you still have less than Happy Harry over there. He killed 1,173 people. So you're doing fine. Miss T no longer ever wants to speak to you people again. Aw.
Who was that?
And Dr. Morton's happy because they might finally get a breakthrough on lasers, and if not, he'll just put more teeth in you. One day they'll make you remember Mammy. One day.
I got teeth like an alligator.
Hey, go see Mammy in the tech place.
So congrats everyone! Everyone, clap. We did it! We saved the town from an alien threat.
And I only got one Vietnam flashback. Podcast over, y'all have a good night.
And remember, look to the skies, because it's sure as hell better than here.